Y'all know what it is. Your boy Matthew Shack live here in Los Angeles. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. We just saw the games. We had the first game with the Chiefs and the Jaguars, and then we had this game with the Eagles and the Giants. And this is what the Giants saw. The Giants saw a big ass truck run their asses over right quick, man. What a horrible ass game, man. Horrible ass game. First and foremost, man, we want to say
welcome to the L party.
Welcome to the L party. Giants and Jaguars, man. Welcome to the L party, man. Hey, you guys. Man, I was hoping that the Jaguars was going to get some shit done, man. But first things first. Hey, thanks for the $9.99 dono, XT. Wipe your feet. Tip your bartender. We can get to work. Man, I was really hoping that that the damn Jaguars, $9.99 donor from Leo. I was really hoping that the Jaguars was going to get shit done against the Chiefs, man. Especially, man, when Patrick Mahomes went out with when he had the injury, man. But it just goes to show you, man, you can't make mistakes. You can't make mistakes with the with the damn with Patrick Mahomes and them.
Really, nigga?
Nah, you can't make any mistakes with them cats at all, dog. So what we need to understand is, man, we gonna have to hope. If we're hoping that the Chiefs don't do what they need to do, we're hoping that tomorrow's victor will happen. And then in regards to this Eagles game, man, the Giants just sorry as hell, dog. They didn't even understand they had a game that they needed to play today, dog. They didn't even understand, dog. They had no idea. So it is what it is with that, man. So, you know, I think that the Eagles played very well. They played very solid. I thought they might be rusty. I thought that that even the Chiefs would be rusty, man. And little did we know that these guys were nowhere close to being rusty, dog. And that's what it is, man. But hey, you know, we gonna do what we do. We gonna chop it up. We got games tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Uh-oh. Oh, my son locked out, man. I locked my son out. My son can't get in here, so that he ain't happy about anything. But it is what it is. Salute to all y'all out there, man. You know, getting the lab together. You know what I'm saying? You know, I got the branding going on. You know what I'm saying? You know, I got the theme music. You know, I got everything ready to go, man. I got the sound effects. You know what I'm saying? Now it's just a matter of us just making sure we do what we need to do in here. So let's get through these questions, man. Let's start seeing what's popping off, see what you guys are talking about, and see if there's anything interesting. John Glow in the house, what's going on? Unknown Raider, man, what's popping? What's going on with you guys, man? XT, wiping my feet. Can't wait for tomorrow. That game tomorrow, dog. It's going to be a must-see, man. Whoever comes out of your game with the Cowboys and the 49ers, XT, you're going to be playing this Eagles team. This Eagles team is looking like they're ready to play, man. For real, okay? John Glow said the Eagles are for real. They looking for real, bro. Okay. Tony Dale, what's going on, man? Giants was a boring game. It was boring as shit, dog.
Really, nigga?
Yeah, it was boring as hell.
Man, what did he do to make them niggas that mad?
What happened was Jalen Hurts said, hey, dog, I know you guys been talking shit, saying I can't do nothing, but hey, nah, I'm definitely going to come in there and handle my business. And he went in there and handled his business, bro. The running game was tight with the Eagles. The defense was tight with the Eagles. They shut down Saquon Barkley. Saquon didn't really get loose like I thought he was. And the game was boring, dog. That game was so boring, bro. I was flipping through my motherfucking phone the whole time. I just flip. Just flipping through it, dog. I'm like, this shit boring in the motherfucking dog. But it's football, okay? And that's what it is. No Raider. Eagles and Bills or Bengals. We're going to find out. Because I'm telling you, the Niners, I'm very interested to see whether or not Dak Prescott and them was going to do what they did last week and see what happens up there in the Bay Area. And one of these two teams need to meet this Eagles team, dog. Whoever loses tomorrow is going to get drugged because there's no excuse, Mo. No excuse. None whatsoever. Okay. David Suarez was going on, man. Thought Mahomes was done. G-Man was just overwhelmed. Mahomes was done, dog, but you seen him on the sidelines basically showing who runs shit. Patrick Mahomes should have been out. You know what I'm saying? But you see that he finagled everything so he can get back in the game. But that injury's not going away no time soon, bro. They're going to have to work on that round the clock. He doesn't have a lot of time, okay? And if it was me, I would just understand that Patrick Mahomes doesn't need to run around. All he needs to do is find Kelsey. And man, Kelsey kills me, bro. He's always open. He acts like he's blocking, then he just comes off the coverage and turns around and just stands there wide open, man. That's all he does all game. It's like, dude, somebody spy on Kelsey. But nobody seems to understand that. Everybody buys a little fake block. Then Mahomes will run around and Kelsey will hide underneath coverage, and then he'll just jump out and then he'll just catch the ball. It's crazy, bro. Crazy in the motherfucker, man. Okay. Tony says Bills of Cincinnati who beats KC. Hey, dog, I know Kansas City have a problem with a guy named Joe Burrow. So we're going to find out real quick. Okay. Leo, KC says another day. Ants goes marching. Yes, sir. Unknown Raider guy, see either the Bills or the Bengals going to the Super Bowl. We're going to see. What's up, Sarah? How are you? I'm good, Sarah. Can't believe that the Giants lost so bad. Giants got their ass whooped, man. As much as people's telling me Brian Daboll is the coach of the year, I said that I picked Doug Peterson to be the coach of the year. But shit, both of those coaches of the year is sitting down, dog. Neither one of them are going to be advancing. Okay. Dr. Van, what's going on? Philly didn't look rusty at all. Philly didn't look rusty than the motherfucker at all. They look polished and shit. Everything looked cool. Look real cool. Okay. Sarah, you get Twitter fingering. Unknown Raider guy, man. Jaguars wide receivers are dropping balls. Hey, man, that's what happens, you guys, man. That fucking pressure. You got to understand, man, that playoff pressure, man, these motherfuckers, they ain't ready for prime time. You know what I'm saying? That one dude, they were going down with the Jaguars. They were going down the field, man. That dude caught the ball and turned around and just let the ball just fall out of his hands, dog. Like, it wasn't even like popped out. He got spun around. He didn't even have ball control. He didn't even have what they call a proper grip on the football where you're supposed to have the ball like this. Nah, dude. Just totally careless. No situational awareness. No ball security. None of that shit. Okay. That's what that was. None of that. Okay. Carlos Sanchez says, well, Patricia got hurt. At least the Jags gave him a decent game. Gave him a decent game, man. But what's the use of having a decent game if you don't capitalize, man? You got to capitalize when you're playing against Kansas City. Kansas City is not a team that is that perfect. The problem is they give you opportunities and you don't capitalize on them. That's what happens. Yeah, the one guy who had the interception when Chad Henne came in and the ball carried him in the bed, he jumped up and he caught and he just dropped the ball. The ball was in his hands and he just fell and dropped the ball. And then he's hitting on the ground. I'm like, dude, come on, dude. Like, that's opportunities. The fumble in the red zone, the interception that Trevor Lawrence threw in the red zone, back-to-back possessions, the fumble in the red zone and the interception he threw in the red zone. Can't do that, man, with Kansas City, man. But there's certain teams, like the Bengals, who don't make mistakes. Okay? So we're gonna find out real quick what happens tomorrow. Okay. Stephen Gomez, Giants player stood in Minnesota, missed the flight to Philadelphia. Yeah, they probably at a Timberwolves game. The damn Giants, they probably watching the Timberwolves play. Mark Gamma is in the house. Espo 78 was popping. You know what I'm saying? Mark Gamma say tomorrow I think it's going to be some better games. I hope so, man. These games was very disappointing. And especially this night game. That night game they thought was going to be fire wound up being straight boo-boo. I know that the ratings dropped a hell of a lot. I already know that. I know the ratings dropped. Okay. Chiefs Kingdom. What's going on? Chiefs all day. You still alive? Yeah, you still alive, bruh. But it's your court. What's going on? I know the bath bomb guy is soaking in the bathtub, getting the jazz bath right now on that ankle. I know that shit. I know that shit for sure. Okay. Leo says, like the new set. Yeah, dog. You know what I'm saying? Give my wife back her living room so she can put her pictures and stuff back up, dog. Like I said, we building, we doing what we do. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it's coming together. Like I said, man, I got all my shit ready to go, and that's what it is. Okay. I know Raider guy, 49ers could be dangerous. That defense and that running back. Yes, sir. Henry Newsom, Giants got the butts clipped. They got the butts clapped, clipped, and kicked. Okay. James Walker, what's going on? Rick Lavelle, KC had Jaguars had KC. Yeah, man. It seems to be the trend. I mean, everybody always. I mean, we had KC. We had KC right where we needed to have them at. Down by one with the ball and going down the field, man. All we had to do was get in field goal range, let Daniel Carson kick the field goal. Nope. Don't capitalize on opportunities, bro. That's how it goes. Don't capitalize on opportunities. Okay. Mr. Emerald, what's going on, dog? Kelsey needs to be double covered. Kelsey knows how to hide coverage, man. Here's the thing about Travis Kelsey, man. Travis Kelsey was a former quarterback, was converted to a tight end. Kelsey knows how to read defenses, bro. He is basically another quarterback on the field. So him and Mahomes, they have their own little secret type language or body language, or it's just they very comfortable with each other in regards to understanding what's happening when what's popping. They both see the same thing. So when you're in a cover two and you're manning and he blocks, you get so caught. He just sits there and be patient, waiting for you to make your move to your assignment. He just jumps out, comes out, and just sits down in coverage, and he's open. And he knows how far away he needs to go, and he knows where Patrick's going to go. So he just shadows Patrick. Patrick goes this way. He goes the opposite way. So you can get drawn over here, and Mahomes will do that side angle shit, or Mahomes has enough of a gun that he can get back into proper position. Instead of most receivers, when your quarterback's in trouble, you're supposed to work back to the quarterback. Okay? So if the quarterback is going this way and you're facing this way, you're going to cheat this way to go with him like this. Not Kelsey. Kelsey's going to do two things. He's going to sit in coverage. He's going to let Mahomes draw you where he wants you to go. He's either going to go the opposite direction or he's going to stay where he is. And that's what they do all the time. Instead of somebody saying, look, man, just stick with Kelsey. We don't care who else gashes us. Stick with Kelsey. They don't do it, bro. That's why he always has 2 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns every fucking game, dog. Okay. Chris Jones, they would have a spy on Mahomes and bracket Kelsey. I've heard that before. Okay. Like I said before, Kelsey knows how to read defenses and he knows where to sit down at. And I'm just like, damn, dude, do you guys seem to understand this guy's making a living? Not the fastest, not the biggest, just the fucking most consistent and the most dangerous. He kills you, dog. Absolutely kills you. Okay. Rick Lavelle, Eagles passing game struggles. AJ Brown was upset on the sidelines and 49ers beat the Cowboys. Eagles are in trouble. Yeah, man. Like I said before, Jalen Hurts is not the most accurate quarterback in the world. They people like AJ Brown, they got to understand, dog. You got to get your touches when you get your touches. Just because you get a touch don't mean you're getting it. Because I'll tell you this right now. Jalen Hurts ain't going to sit down and sit back there in that pocket and wait for you to get open, man. He going to take off. And that's what it is, dog. That's what happens when you have a running quarterback. If you got receivers that are really, and AJ Brown is one of the best receivers in football, you got to have a quarterback that's going to actually take be the last resort to run. And that's the problem. Okay, all these, the average casual fan, oh man, you need to run so you can extend plays and you can get first downs. Yeah, but guess what? In the process, you're phasing out your other best players. They're not getting the football, bro. Okay. Brother Tribe says Brown looked gimpy towards the end. Keep an eye on a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Brother Tribe says, what's Tua's NFL future? Miami doubled down on him, said he's the quarterback, their quarterback, bro. Just like the Ravens came in today and had a press conference and said that Lamar is their quarterback. So that looks like, in regards to Lamar Jackson, looks like the franchise tag is coming for Lamar, bro. Okay. Stephen Gomez said Kelsey's extension of the quarterback, reading defenses ought to get open. He reads the defense, bro. He's the only tight end in the NFL that can read a defense. And when he comes back to the huddle, he's telling Mahomes, "Hey, Patrick, they're running a cover 3, double high, single high. They're doing this. They're spying on you. This, blah blah blah. hey, man, if I just go to the flat, I'll be sitting there. Okay? He tells him where he's going to be at. Mahomes just knows Kelsey's going to tell him what he doesn't see. Okay, cool. I trust you, Kelsey. I'm going to throw you the ball. Next thing you know, Kelsey's in the fucking end zone. Okay? That's what it is. Okay? Is that it? Is that all you guys got? Because if that's all you guys got, I'm good. I'm good. Okay? Not seeing a whole lot of conversation up in here tonight. But I don't blame you guys, man. Tonight was a night where it was really, really boring. Not really significant in regards to what we're used to seeing. And it just wasn't all of that, man. It just wasn't, man. These games today was spotty, man, at best, man. But there was a chance for the Jaguars to do what they needed to do, but they started coughing up the football, throwing the football away. I thought that those screen passes that they kept running, that shit started to get played. I don't know what Doug Peterson was doing, you guys. I have no idea what Doug Peterson was doing. God. Unknown Raider guy, how long does that knee can be healed? Not sure, man. Depends on how hard it is. I mean, I know that Mahomes had an ankle injury. It wasn't a knee. Okay. Emerald says it sucks that our owner is choosing Carr over McDaniels. How's he? You mean the opposite? He's not choosing Carr over McDaniels, but he's choosing McDaniels over Carr. That's probably what you meant to say. Hey man, you can't predict what's going on with the owner right now, dog. Who knows, man? Okay. Mr. Emerald, the Eagles balled out tonight. They did. Dr. Van said, what compensation do you think you can get for Carr if he's traded? As of now, man, probably you should be able to get a first for him, but you're not. You're not. Because the Raiders don't have they don't have any leverage. Okay? So if they want anything for him, they're probably going to get a third. I don't even think they're going to get a second for him. They're not going to get a first for him. Okay? I think they're not going to get much. And that's if Derek Carr decides to go. That's like somebody who's willing to say, hey, man, I'll give you something for him when you know you're getting it for free. It doesn't make any sense. Okay? Today's what, the 21st? Today's what, the 21st of January? Shit. What's that, 3 weeks? In 3 weeks, man, if I wait 3 weeks, I don't have to give up any draft picks at all. I don't think anybody's going to trade for Derek Carr. I think that they fucked that up, dog. They shouldn't have never gave Derek Carr that extra month, and his trade value got knocked down because of all the little bullshit and rumors and innuendos and all that type of shit, dog. It's just stupid, man. You like fucking up your own shit. Dumb. Okay? But hey, it is what it is. So I think tomorrow's game will be better. I hope so. Okay? Blowouts aren't good games, man. Unless you are a fan base of the team or your ass is making some money, it ain't good, bro. It's not ideal. God. Steven goes to Ed Reed not getting hired at Bethune because they didn't promise him resources to help turn the program around. Yeah, I've been talking to my wife about that, man. We both got parents that went to HBCUs. My dad went to Florida A&M, graduate. My wife's dad went to Coppin State in Baltimore, and her mother works at one of the HBCUs as well. And so we got a lot of HBCUs in our families on both sides, and I'm not feeling how everything is going down, man, at all. And what they did to Ed Reed, what I've been watching it, and from what it seems like, and then I saw the live with Ed Reed and Deion Sanders and Deion talking to him. Not good, bro. Not a good look at all, man. Not looking good. Not looking good at all, man. Very bad. Christy, what's going on? Christy was popping. Patrick, Rob Benjamin, Patrick soaking in bath bombs right now, playing with his jazz band playing. Yeah, he definitely doing that, dog. Okay, who's that guy? Time for your jazz band. Come on, man, guy. Mr. Evans stopped to say Mark is choosing McDaniels over Carr. Yes, what I thought. Hey, dog. Sometimes, man, sometimes you're gonna choose what's gonna pay you, bro. I mean, what's a bigger investment, man? For him to choose Carr over McDaniels means $40 million. And like I said, man, Mark's money is tied up in aces and his new crib and all that kind of stuff, man. Not good. Okay. No Raider guy said them Chiefs opponents now going to make Mahomes run like a crackhead, which we know he cannot run right now. But the offensive line is making sure he didn't have to run. I was looking at that offensive line saying that's how you block for somebody, bro. That's how you block for you. That's how you block for your guy, man. Patrick Mahomes didn't get sacked after that. After he hurt his ankle, he didn't get touched. He had plenty of time. No problems, because the offensive line said, we're going to take pride in making sure you don't get touched. And and like I said, I haven't seen that from my offensive line since John Gruden came to coach, and he decimated our line. There was a time when the Raiders had the second best offensive line in football after the Cowboys. When we had Jack Del Rio, we had the second best line in football, man. Plenty of time to throw the ball, nothing popping off. John Gruden started trading everybody so he can get assets. He started trading everybody, traded Rodney Hudson, got rid of a bunch of other cats, and now our offensive line can't block for shit. Chris Harris, I got some Dolphin fans that are praying that Carr comes to Miami. Yeah, man, because Tua Tagovailoa, he's getting a lot of concussions, man. But they've already said that they're going to try to that he's the quarterback. But Derek Carr goes to teams that have weapons. You're going to see something. A lot of Raider fans is going to be mad. The next thing we're going to be hearing is, oh, man, how Derek, he's fake. He didn't do that with us. He wasn't even trying. I'm going to be laughing at all of that shit. Okay. Brother Tribe said, nice studio setup. Yeah, dog. Nice studio setup. You see the boxes and shit, everything ain't ready yet. You know what I'm saying? But I got a lot of shit going on. You know what I'm saying?
Really, nigga?
Yeah, really, nigga. I got all my shit together. You know what I'm saying?
My nigga.
My nigga. My nigga, Brother Triumph, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Okay. No Raider guy. Chiefs weakness, good offensive opponent. Good opponent's defense. I agree. Okay. Jocko said, yo, really enjoy watching your YouTube channel. Thanks for all you do. Thank you, John. Like I said, man, we ain't trying. We definitely doing. We building, and we building quick. Dallas Cowboys in the house. What's going on? D Cowboys, man. Y'all better not lose tomorrow, bro. Whoever loses out that 49ers and Cowboys game, man, it's gonna be barbecue chicken, man. We definitely will be on like we are on tonight. Henry Newsom. Raider fans want Ramsey. Man, I don't want Ramsey, man. Ramsey is trash. You know what I'm saying? Ramsey's always getting lit up. He comes back to the AFC, he's gonna get lit up, dog. He's gonna get lit up. That dude is overrated, bro. He's overrated. He's not worth the money. And if he was all of that, why would he be available for trade? Because they're trying to dump that salary, man. Get somebody younger. Okay. He's not better than Patrick Surtain, too. He's not better than Asante Samuels Jr. He's not better. He's not better than the guys that we got in our conference right now. He'll be the best cornerback on our team because all we have is Hobbs. But man, he's gonna get lit up, dog. He's gonna get lit up in the AFC. Okay. Dallas Cowboys with the Shaq attack, man. Mr. Emerald says, imagine if Carr goes to the Lions and wins them the first Super Bowl. Derek Carr's not going to the Lions, man. They're not going to the Lions because the Lions ain't trying to spend no money right now. The Lions have a reclamation project right now that they're just gonna do this shit via the draft. They already spent a lot of money on Goff. They already got money on him. But if I was DC, I wouldn't go to no team like that. Yeah, you're definitely gonna be like living in limbo for a long time, man. Okay, that's a young man's team. I know Raider guy talking to Henry Newsom. Espo said Chiefs better play better against Buffalo or Cincy. Roberts, I hope you guys are not disappointed in debut. Tom Hood, Mahomes beat the Jags one-on-one leg. How come Herbert couldn't do it with 2 good feet? Because Herbert isn't Mahomes, bro. There's only one real sunshine, and that was the sunshine that played today. Like I said, man, Herbert is good, but Herbert is still trying to figure this shit out, man. He's only, in his second year? Let's just hope that he don't get it all together. Let's just hope he don't figure it out. He's got the tools. He's got the intangibles. Let's just hope he don't figure it out, because if he do, it's going to be a nightmare fucking with him, dog. Okay. Red Kingdom says, how's the couch? Oh, you'll be here soon enough, dog. Don't trip. Like I said, man, you Chiefs fans, you were shitting bricks when you saw Patrick Mahomes hobbling around. You was crying. Oh, man, they fucking cheating, man. You was crying. You was crying like a straight hole, Red Kingdom. You was crying like a bitch when you saw him limp. That dude gets hurt. You guys, it's done, dog. It's over. It's over, bruh. And if it was me, I'm not talking about hit hunting, but I'm definitely gonna try to hit Mahomes, bro. And I'm if it's me, I'm Cincinnati, I'm Buffalo. Shit, I'm trying to hit his ass. Okay, without question. Okay, Red Kingdom. Okay, yeah, they know what it is. They know what it is. Unknown Raider. Rob Benjamin Philly checked out the football on football. Thanks to McMummy, I'm waiting for next season. Hey man, like I said, dog, I'm a football fan before I'm a Raider fan, bruh. I learned the game before I even knew I had a team, bruh. It's football first, then my Raiders, bruh. So for me, yeah, I want the Raiders to be in there, but if the Raiders don't deserve it, they don't deserve it, bruh. You know what I'm saying? No participation trophies in my house, bruh. My son starts playing any type of sport or any type of competitive anything. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull the commissioner or whoever's in charge of whatever league that he's in, and I'll be like, "Hey man, do you guys give out participation trophies?" "Oh yeah, man, we want everybody to feel like they won." I'll be like, "Come on, son, let's get in the car." Wake dad up. No participation trophies, man. Whatever you don't get, you don't get. I know how it feels to be a kid and lose and don't get a trophy, don't get nothing. That's what you need. You need to be able to say you don't get nothing. You need to be able to see them fucking carrying the Lombardi and you sitting there not collecting anything. Ain't that right, Chiefs? You guys are definitely used to that shit. Okay? And that's exactly what needs to happen. We need to sit here as Raider fans and suffer. Why? Because if we're going to be Raider Nation, we got to suffer. We don't deserve nothing better than that. Look at who our coach is. Look at who our owner is. Look at all the shit that's going on. We're doing all this acting like we won some shit. We ain't won nothing. We ain't won a damn thing. Okay? Nothing. Okay? Brother Track, Arden Key busted Mahomes up. Man, but you see Arden Key with all those motherfucking penalties he got? I was like, man, Arden Key tried to talk all this shit about the Raiders when he left, like trying to blame Chucky for why he was a garbage ass player. Went to the 49ers, played pretty good. They didn't even retain him. And now he's over there in Jacksonville causing penalties and fucking up. I'm like, man, Arden Key's he's a buster, bro. He's a buster. Billy J916, his ankle's gonna swell pretty nasty the next few days. Yeah, but you know, he's Patrick Mahomes, man. He's gonna be in the bath. You know he's gonna be in the bath bomb. Hey, Travis, you want to get in? It feels great. Travis, you want to get in here with me and shit? Hey, Pacheco. Hey, man, what are you doing tonight, man? Hey, let's bath bomb it. You know how we do it, man. Let's bath bomb it. Okay. Chrissy Hurds at For Real checked me too when offensive line was on. One of them dudes was like 5'9" and holding off 6'4", 250 off of Mahomes. Yeah, like I said, dog, that line took that shit personal. That line took that personal. They took that injury personal. They said, hey, man, if we didn't block well, he wouldn't have got hurt. Let's make sure he doesn't get touched again. And that's what it is, man. Social pride. Okay. Unknown Raider talking to Chiefs Kingdom. Okay. Talking to Unknown Raider. Espo Carr had the MVP season when we last had an all-pro line. Yeah, 2016, bro. 2016. Man, funny how that shit goes. Okay. You guys are going at it, talking crazy to each other. Dr. Van, Cowboys kicker, better not miss 4 extra points if they want to win tomorrow. He better not miss no extra points. None. They ain't gonna get no mulligans on that shit. I didn't hear about them getting rid of him, so I guess he's gonna remain the kicker. I haven't heard anything about it. Okay. Get King to put a couch up. Okay. Because he said, oh no, we don't. Unknown Raider, Tom Hood, Cowboys will win that game. Hey, I'm telling you right now, dog. The Cowboy homies that I grew up with and the 49er homies that I grew up with in my same set back in the Bay Area, they going at it, bro. Like I said, man, that's a game that I would have fucking went to. I would have been like, okay, man, let me break the bread and go. Okay. I would have went to that if I was up there, dog. I'm not going to go up there and spend all that money just to go to the game, hotels, doing all that travel and all of that, because I already just came back from Vegas, man. So I'm chilling, but shit. Let somebody hit me up and tell me within an adequate time frame. They would hit me up sometime tonight, say, Shaq, we got a ticket. I'll be like, hey, man, I'm going to LAX, book me a flight. I'll go up there, go to the game, and fly home. I've done it before, dog. Done it before. Okay. Archie Bunker on this motherfucker. You know you're a racist, Archie Bunker. You know what I'm saying? We understand, dog. We understand, man, that you're a racist. We get it, dog. Okay. Noah wants Ramsey. I agree. Okay. Mr. Emerald, we should draft Joey Porter Jr. The bottom line is Joey Porter Jr. Where's he gonna go? Is Joey Porter Jr. gonna go to is he gonna go to second round, first round? Where's he gonna be at? That's the key. Trying to figure out where he's gonna be at. That's the key. Where is he gonna be? I can't understand. I don't understand where he's gonna be at though. Okay, that's the thing I don't get. Okay. Man, don't pay attention. Don't pay attention to this dude, man. Like I said, he's somebody who he right now, man. He's putting his whole ball sack in the freezer right now, man, because he ain't getting no ass. Don't worry about that guy. Okay. Brock Purdy, still a rookie. He's probably going to get exposed tomorrow. We'll find out. We're going to find out real quick. Okay, we're going to find out real fast. Chrissy Hurst said, I think the line is okay with Goff. I agree. Good seeing big play Zay. Yeah, Zay Jones got busy. Zay Jones was balling out of control. Okay. Unrated guy said, Matthew, do you trust some of them NFL, ESPN 2023 draft ESPN rumors? No. No, I don't. Hold on 1 second, you guys. 1 second. Hold on. Let me go ahead and pull my laptop over here. Let me get my lappy real quick. Hold on 1 second. Let me pull the laptop over here, man, so I can see a little something what you guys might be talking about. I want to see how this thing's set up here. Okay. Let's see what else you guys talking about. Tom Hood said Herbert ain't gonna figure anything out. Hey, like I said, I hope not. You know what I'm saying? I really do. But like I said, man, we said the same thing about Phillip Rivers. Okay? We said the same thing about Phillip Rivers. And he wound up figuring it out. Okay? And we don't want to have that happen again. We don't need to have somebody else like that coming around doing that, man, getting that popped off. Okay, 1 second here, my channel. All right, let's see what else y'all talking about. Todd Toll Free. What's going on, Todd? I know you happy as hell, man, that Patrick Mahomes came back in that game, man, but I know you were scared to death when he went into the locker room. Don't act like you weren't. I know you were scared, bro. I know you were. Okay, let's see here. I already know that. Hold on 1 second here. And 1 second here. 1 second. Hold on, you guys. Doing something. 1 second. Give me a second, you guys. Hold on. All right. Just got rid of Archie Bunker's punk ass. He won't be back. Just got to get rid of him real quick. Okay. No Raider guy. Dr. Vance said, Troops rooting for the Buffalo Bills tomorrow. Troops beat them this year too. Bills beat them. Yeah, dog. Like I said, man, I just love to see a team like Kansas City, who you guys think you guys are so invincible, and then you find out that you guys ain't so invincible. Okay. Texas Taurus, Bills beat the Cowboys in the Super Bowl. We're going to find out. Mr. Emerald, Andy Reid gets Patrick rubbed down with bacon grease. Yeah, that's hilarious. Brother Tribe said practice squad signed the kicker to the practice squad. Oh, they did. Okay. Mr. Ramos said put $5 on Buffalo versus San Francisco. Hey, man, you might win some money. Unknown Raider guy. Okay, got baby. When I mentioned the Bengals, yeah, he don't like to do that. Nerves shot up. Chrissy Hurd don't want him either. Follow some of our fans do want Ramsey. But, that's those channels, man, that always got to have some kind of splash thing going on. Dr. Fan said Porter's going in the first. That means that we'll have to get him with our 7th pick. Who's going to be there, man? I just went and looked at Will Levis's highlights. And everybody, Will Levis. I was looking at his highlights, Brett. Every highlight that I saw, he was in the pocket, just sitting in the pocket. I didn't see him do anything without having a clean pocket. All the highlights that I saw in him, clean pocket. Clean pocket. The whole time. Okay? Unrated guy. Just can't wait till you open up your lines. Oh, yeah, man. I've gotten everything popped off. You know what I'm saying?
Really, nigga?
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of stick going on up in here, dog. I got everything set up. I'm just getting it together. Boxes coming in. I'm getting all my shit together. We're building it brick by brick. Okay. Mr. Emma said top 10 strong safeties ever. Best top 10 strong safeties? So you trying to challenge me, man. Let's see. Mel Blount. I love Mel Blount. I love Mel Blount. He's a Steeler, man, but I love Mel Blount. Mel Blount. He's my favorite Steeler of all time. Is Mel Blount. Mel Blount. Ronnie Lott. Tatum. Mike Easley. Remember Mike Easley? I can't do 20, man. That's a lot you're asking. 20's a lot. Oh, you said 10. Mike Easley, that's 4. Ken Houston. He played for the Houston Oilers back in the days. That's 5. Who else? That's a good one, bruh. That's a good one. You trying to test my knowledge. Okay, so that's 5. Who else can I name? Strong safeties. Shit. The GM for the Niners, John Lynch. Who else? Okay, I need that's 6. I need 4 more. I need 4 more, man. Who do I like? Darren Woodson for the Cowboys. That's 7. That's very challenging what he's got his ass mean. Strong safeties are not easy. Cam Chancellor. That's 8. I need 2 more. Need 2 more, man. Brian Dawkins. That's 9. I need 1 more. I need 1 more. Who else can I name? Free safeties. Getting hard now. I'm at 9, but I named 9. Who else, man? Aeneas Williams. 10, baby. Fuck with me if you want to. 10, baby. I got you, Mr. Emerald. That's 10. All right. Espo talking to the Chiefs. You can't. Red Kingdom said Espo on the couch, and he said, "Yeah, with your sister." Hey, Espo, you better hope she ain't ugly, dog, because I know you ain't seen the sister. Chris Evridge, we're talking about the Chiefs. Todd Toby's with Patrick Reeves is a Wolverine. Hey, dog. Hey. I had to give Patrick Mahomes credit, man. He was hobbling around. He was still spinning it. That dude got some unquestioned arm talent, man. Unquestioned arm talent. And here's the thing about Patrick Mahomes, dog. You know, we like I said, man, we all got our affiliations and we're gonna talk shit. But as a football savant, which is what I am, I'm a fucking football savant. Patrick Mahomes, what makes him so fucking deadly and what pisses me off about him as a rival is his pocket awareness. His pocket awareness, bro, is probably the best in the NFL because he literally has eyes in the back of his fucking head, bro. So many times he's looking down the field and he could just feel. He just feels somebody getting. I'm like, they've been there to get his ass, and then he'll just step up in the pocket, step back out the pocket, and he's not even looking at these dudes. He's his pocket awareness, and that's what fucking kills it. Because at that point, the guy's so out of position, then it's like, oh, I can really do what I want to do because somebody else is coming over, and boom, and then he got the arm talent and the different releases and all that other shit. Okay. So yeah, dog. Okay. You guys are talking about the Chiefs and the Bengals. Stephen Gomez talking about Chiefs. You guys are chiefing it up. Dr. Vance, now hold on. Levis or Richardson, Stroud or Young look like they could be good. I think Stroud because he's bigger than Young, but Young, those guys are going to be gone. And like I said before, me looking at the people who I think is going to be around, Levis and Richardson got the size, body, speed, power, elusiveness as far as a runner, but his accuracy's off, dog. We don't need no more inaccurate. I'd rather have an accurate quarterback that's not as mobile than to have a mobile as fuck quarterback with no accuracy, bro. His accuracy numbers aren't that good. Okay, Like a Tebow. He has the same number as Tebow. He went to the same fucking college as Tebow. Okay? This dude is Tebow. He's Black Tebow. I don't want him. I don't want Black Tebow, dog. Okay. Espo. Unknown guy. You guys are going at it. Okay. Robert Benjamin. Yeah, Ed Reed. Ed Reed, man. Ed Reed got dogged out. He got disrespected and he got lied on, bro. And you know what? Hey, man. End of the day, man, you like Dion told a man in the interview, in the Instagram live, he said, man, sometimes you gotta walk away, bro. Sometimes you gotta walk away. Ed Reed had his nephew transfer to BCU. And he's like, what am I supposed to do? Leave my nephew here? He had his nephew transferring everything, bro. That's why you don't do nothing on a handshake, bro. You got to have a contract nowadays, man. And that's the problem that the Raiders have. If the Raiders try to make a deal before the 15th of March, it's a handshake agreement that could be pulled out at any time. So, like I said, man, they should have played nice with Derek. You don't, come on, dog. That's like you break up with your girl and then you guys still have a lease and you still got to live with her and shit. It's like, nah, dude, you just play it nice until I don't have to play it nice. But they didn't want to play it nice, man. Okay. Todd Topher, Palomalu. Yeah, man, shit. I forgot about Palomalu. Ed Reed. Ed Reed's my favorite. But he said name some Tim safety. I just started rattling them off. You know what I'm saying? I was naming guys you motherfuckers ain't even heard of. You ain't never heard no Ken Houston. You don't know who Kenny Easley is. You don't know who Aeneas Williams is. He said strong safeties. Some of these guys you naming is free safeties. Okay? Some of these guys are not strong. He said strong, not free. Now, if you talk about safeties in general, the number one safety is Ed Reed. Palomalu, bad motherfucker, but he ain't Ed Reed, though. Ed Reed's the baddest fucking safety to ever play the game. Okay? Ask the hoodie. Steve Atwater, hey man, like I said, he said 10. He said 10, dog. I named him. Okay? Troy Palomalu, yeah. Okay. Steve Atwater, hey man, hey. I named 10 though. Okay. Somebody can't be like, I can't think of everybody. Sean Taylor, Ed Reed. Sean Taylor's one of the best safeties I ever saw. But here's the thing. You guys have to remember that he said strong safety, not safeties. He didn't say free safety. He said strong safety. Okay? Strong. Make sure you guys know who's who. Okay? There's two different positions with the safeties. There's a free and a strong. And he said name the top 10 strong safeties. And I named 10 safeties that I thought was cool. But shit, I wasn't thinking about Ed Reed and Palomalu and all them Atwaters and all of them cats. I was thinking of older cats. Okay. Mr. Drummond said, yo, Shaq, how about this, bro? Top 20 centers of all time. See, like I said, man, Emerald's just trying me, man, but I'll try it. Mike Webster. Still not in any order because you guys are gonna start doing some crazy shit. Okay. Mike Webster, Giamotto, safety. I mean, centers aren't easy to do. Okay, so boom, boom. Who else? Let me think for a while, bro. Say you giving me the hardest things in the world and shit. Okay. But I named two. Best quarterbacks of all time: Brady, Montana, Bradshaw, Aikman, Elway. That's what you guys are saying. Dr. Van said McVisor wants the black Tebow. I don't want the black Tebow. D. Burns and Tebow was accurate, but had a sloping, looping, long delivery. Yeah, he went like this. He would always get the ball and do this. Instead of doing, I'm doing it left-handed. I should really be doing it right-handed because I'm right-handed. Instead of doing this, he was doing this. Bringing it like you shooting somebody. Like this. Boom. Like how do you bring it up like this? You're wasting motion. Gun, boom. Just imagine if you had to do all of this to shoot. You doing this. Bang. I don't want him, dog. Brother Trife, Ed Reed, Red Lewis. Yeah, man, I live with a Raven. Okay. Dr. Vance said Tebow was far from accurate. He threw a guy's feet away over the head. John Lynch was hitting. John Lynch was a hitter, dog. But like I said, a bunch of them. Okay. Robert Benjamin said, next time I'm hurting, I know you get the bath bomb guy. You already know what it is. Barrett Robin. Hell no. Hell no. Brother Trife, you tripping. Barrett Robbins? Do you know Barrett Robbins fucked up our whole Super Bowl in 2002 and shit? That motherfucker was in a brothel in Mexico fucking up our entire shit. Hell nah, man. I ain't never giving Barrett Robbins no motherfucking props. Fuck Barrett Robbins. He fucked our whole Super Bowl up, bruh. Okay. Unknown Raider guy. We get Brady. What do you think our record to be next season? Shit, what was his record this season? With an offensive line and with a defense. Losing record. He had 8-9. But he was in a division where he could make the playoffs because he had the winning record in their division. 9-8 ain't making the playoffs in our division, bruh. 8-9 ain't making it. TJ Mack, appreciate you, brother. Jesse Merle, Jim Otto, I named Jim Otto. TJ Mack, Golden Knights. Brandon Coleman, Chiefs, we won Cincinnati. Yeah, y'all need to, man, because Cincinnati been beating y'all ass. Espo still loving Otto. Yeah, Jim Otto was the man. Okay. Unknown Raider guy, Turbo Duran. And that's what we're talking about. I guess that's it, you guys, unless you guys got some more things you're trying to say. Bruce Matthews. Yeah, we got Bruce Matthews. Centers are not easy, man. Centers are not easy. I'm thinking, man, shit, who else was a fucking center, bro? Oh, Rodney Hudson. Okay, so that's 4. Who else? What's up, Turbo? I don't know if Randy Cross wasn't a center for the 49ers. Centers are hard, bro. Centers are hard. A lot of these guys, man, shit, who was the center for the fucking Cowboys, man? That's a hard one, bro. I named 5, man. Shit. Okay. Dr. Vance said Tom Nalen, Mike Webster, Jen Otto, Demonte Dawson, Frank Cornish. Jeff, you could eat Jeff. I'm not putting Jeff Saturday, man. Even though Jeff Saturday was a good center, I avoided him on purpose, dog. Because I didn't even want to say his name, dog. Jeff Saturday, man. After what he did to us, man, I didn't even want to say his name, dog. Okay. Matthew Sheck, your favorite Raider team dynasty? It's easy, bro. 76, 77 Raiders, bro. 76, 77 Raiders. Even though the 83 Raiders was good than a motherfucker. But 76, 77 Raiders, we had 6 Hall of Famers on the offense. We had 6 Hall of Famers on our offense in that Super Bowl, bro. There ain't no other team, no other Raider team has 6, and that's not counting defense. On offense, we had 6 Hall of Famers in that Super Bowl against Pinky's Vikings. Stabler, Branch, Bolitnikov, Casper, Gene Upshaw, Art Shell. That's 6 Hall of Famers on the offense. Out of 11 people on the offense, 6 of them was on that offense. Then we had Ray Guy, Hall of Famer, that's 7. Then we had Willie Brown, that's 8. Like, we had 8 or 9 Hall of Famers on that Super Bowl team, bro. Okay, not counting all pros like Jack Tatum and Atkinson, George Atkinson, and all those guys. Shit, we had 8 Hall of Famers on that Super Bowl team, bro. So that's my favorite, without question. 8 all pro, 8 Hall of Famers, and maybe like about 4 or 5 All Pros. Villapiano and Skip Thomas and all those other guys. Okay, D. Bernie said Jeff Bostic, Don Mosbar. John Mosbar, you're right. Brother Trap Roberts with the Tijuana did fuck us up in the Super Bowl. Otherwise, he was thorough. Man, shit, he lost his whole Super Bowl, Trife. That motherfucker, man, he wasn't even. Don't you know that the center is the play caller for the offensive line? He is the man. I'm starting to get mad because I'm remembering this shit. Barrett Robbins was the person who called out the fucking protections, man. And we had to go with a fucking backup who didn't even know how to call the protections. You need a fucking center to call the fucking protections, bro. To change the blocking assignments. That's why when you see the quarterback come up and you'll say blah, blah, blah. Hey, man, 52's the mic. 52's the mic. The quarterback is telling everybody he is the center of the defense. Look at him to determine what the coverage is. And then the center is supposed to be calling out what's going to happen. Are we running a stunt? Are we doing this? Are we doing that? Are we changing the protection to a pass protection? Are we changing it to a running protection? Are we changing it like Barry Roberts? Man, that motherfucker was in a brothel getting his doors blown off by some broad fucking us our shit. Man, I don't give a damn about that dude, man. Okay. D. Bernie said strong safeties. I got you. That's right. Like I said, man, he said strong. He didn't say safeties. If he would have said just free safeties, people that run around free, I could have named a bunch of them. Donnie Shell. There's a bunch of people who just running around free. Free safety is the position you want to play. Strong safety is responsible for the last bit of coverage. He's the last man. You need somebody that's going to dislodge that football. The free safety is free to roam around. He don't really have a responsibility unless somebody gets into that third level. That damn strong safety has to make sure. That's why I can't stand Trayvon Moehrig. Trayvon Moehrig he does not protect the third level. He's always out of position. When you got your strong safety that's out of position, that means you're getting toasted. Because the free safety's nowhere. The free safety is busy trying to help out or trying to, be a ball hawk and do what he needs to do. Strong safety's job is to be the fucking enforcer. Okay, that's why you typically have a hitter or like a Palomalu, like a Brian Dawkins or Cam Chancellor, somebody that's gonna blow your motherfucking helmet off. Okay, you might have got past the cornerback or the linebacker, but I'm about to blow this shit up. Aeneas Williams. Okay? A lot of y'all don't remember that hit that Aeneas Williams put on Steve Young, and Steve Young had to retire. Aeneas Williams lit his ass up. Okay, when he was on the Cardinals. Okay, I remember that game. He was not the same after that. After Aeneas put that wood on his ass. Legal hit. Steve Young was trying to run and shit. You know how Steve Young used to do that fucking fake and run and shit? Aeneas Williams blew his ass up. And after that, hey, dog, it's time for me to get into the Monday Night Football booth, okay? Because it was a wrap, okay? On the rest says 77 Madden. Yep, Madden was on that team too. John Madden's in the Hall of Fame too. Shit, Tom Flores was on that team too as an assistant. That's 10 Hall of Famers. Al Davis was the owner. That's 11 Hall of Famers. I keep going. That's my team. Okay. Unknown Raider guy said John Madden, greatest head coach of all time. Love John Madden, bro. That's my dog. Okay. Like I said, I used to see him on the sidelines fat as hell when John Madden was like 340, 350, screaming. I mean, he was always screaming. What the hell's going on? He was always yelling, dog. He was always yelling, man. I'm like, damn, this guy's about to have a heart attack. Okay. Carl Sanchez talking about the UFC pay-per-view. Raymond said, how much longer do you see the Chiefs dominate the AFC West division? Man, Patrick Mahomes is only 26 years old, 27 years old. Until somebody comes in there and handles their business, bruh. Like, they lost a whole Tariq Hill. Does it look like it's fucking them up? They lost Cheetah, bruh. Cheetah's at home and they're still playing. They could play. They could play as long as they need to play, man. As long as they keep the core. That core, that offense is Kelsey and Mahomes, bro. You could just plug it in. You could plug it in, bro. It's just like having anything else, man. You got a real. See, a lot of y'all ain't gonna understand this shit. You got a wardrobe. I'm a clothes horse. I got a lot of clothes. You got a nice fitting blue suit, bro. You got a nice blue suit, Italian, 2-button, 1-button. You know what I'm saying? You could fucking go any direction you want to go. You know what I'm saying? Do you want the brown loafers? Do you want the black loafers? Do you want to have some color on your tie? You want your pocket square? Like, the suit is the suit. Okay? You chilling. You got the Zanetti. The Zanetti is boom, it's fitted. Or you went and you got your shit bespoke, custom. Man, it's just, do you want to go with the power white shirt? Do you want to go with the blue shirt? Do you want to go with the striped shirt? Do you want to go with man, you could just go any direction you want to go. And you're going to be clean. You know what I'm saying? Do you want to go cuff links? Do you want to go no cuff links? Do you want to go with the baby buttons? Like, they have Mahomes and they have Kelsey. That's all they need for their offense. Everybody else, they brought in Juju. Nobody wanted Juju. Pittsburgh let Juju just do this. Juju fit in. Scanling comes in. Pacheco comes in. And then on defense, you got Frank on Frank. What's his name? I was gonna say Frank Martin, but shit, that's the guy that drives the cars and shit in the movie with Jason Statham and shit. Whatever Frank's last name is, Frank Thomas, whatever his motherfucking name is. That dude, all bad. Okay, try Skip Thomas, Dr. Death, Soul Patrol. You already know. D. Bernie, Jack Tatum needs to be in the Hall of Fame. Shit. Whole bunch of Raiders, man. Don't you know the Raiders got to die to be in the Hall of Fame? The last, unless you was Charles Woodson, and luckily Coach Flores got in, but everybody else was dead. Cliff Branch was dead. Like, how do you not have Cliff Branch in the Hall of Fame when Cliff Branch's numbers is better than Lynn Swan's? His numbers is better than John Stallworth's. His numbers was better than Drew Pearson's. All his contemporaries, bro. He had 3 Super Bowls. He had more touchdowns and more yards than all of those guys. But he had to die to be in the Hall of Fame, dog. And Cliff Branch, was real cool when I met him, dog. I got an autograph with him on it that I'm always going to keep, man, and have a great conversation. Okay? How do you not have Ken Stabler? How did Ken Stabler have to die to be in the Hall of Fame when he was the 1974 league MVP? Won a Super Bowl, was always in the mix, was in the AFC Championship game all those times, was just as dominant as anybody else in the AFC. Terry Bradshaw is the only person who was eclipsed him in regards to touchdowns and not touchdowns as far as rings, but his numbers right there, bro. Win percentage was higher than Bradshaw's. All that shit had to die. Okay, it's sad. You got Tatum should be in the Hall of Fame, but he probably won't because of Darryl Stingley. They probably won't let him in because of that. He's gone. Okay. Then you got the judge. Come on, man. You trying to tell me that the judge Lester Hayes shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame? Come on, dog. Come on, man. I think he still holds the NFL record for interceptions, if I ain't mistaken. 13 in a season. At least I think it is the same. Whole bunch of dudes, man, should be in the Hall that are Raiders. Okay? Like I said, man, they don't do us right. Espo said, what's your favorite movie of all time? Shit, that shit changes, bro. My favorite movie of all time right now? Shit. It all goes with age, man. Like right now, I don't know if I have a favorite movie of all time at this moment, man. I can't. There's nothing that makes me feel like that anymore. I used to have all kinds of favorite films, but it was all a chapter of my life. Right now, I don't really think I have a favorite movie. I have a lot of movies I like to watch though. Like my wife will tell you, man, shit, it ain't my favorite, but I watch it every time it's on. Every time it's on, every time any of those John Wick movies is on, anytime of them Equalizers is on, and that shit comes on a lot because I got a lot of channels. I'm always watching that. She's like, "You're watching this again?" I'm like, "Well, shit, the shit is on." Jason Bourne movies, shit. There's a bunch of them, dog. Man, let me think. What do I think I like, man? Probably some old shit you guys wouldn't even care about, bro. It'd be some old shit that you wouldn't care about. Okay. Dr. Vance Yoshi had four triple doubles in 4 and 5, 6 games last night. Back to back 30-point triple doubles. Bad boy, dog. Bad boy. Okay. But like I said, for him to win 3 in a row, they're gonna try to give it to your boy, man. To your boy down there in Dallas. They're gonna definitely try to do that. Okay, Turbo Duran, D. Burns, Barry Robbins was all pro center. Man, I don't care about that, D. I don't care about Barry Robbins, man. He fucked my Super Bowl up, man. Like, D, you're my dog, man, but you got to understand how Shaq is, man. Shaq is about what the fuck did you do when I needed you, dog? I needed you, homie. It's the same thing with Rich Gannon. Whenever, man, Gannon is one of the better than Carr. He's one of the best quarterbacks of Raiders. I'm like, man, I ain't putting him above DC, bro. I don't care if he was an MVP. I don't give a fuck if he was an MVP when he got in the Super Bowl. This motherfucker threw 5 interceptions and 3 pick sixes. When I needed you, where were you, dog? Come on, D, man. You from bending corners, bro. Hey, don't matter what you say you gonna do. Do you have a nigga back or not? You know what I'm saying?
My nigga.
My nigga. He wasn't my nigga, dog. Barrett was not my nigga, dog. I needed him to be calling the fucking offensive blocking assignments.
Really, nigga?
I needed him to do that. Okay? And I needed Gannon.
Man, what did he do to make them niggas that mad?
Pissed me off by throwing 5 fucking interceptions. I don't even want to talk about those cats, man. I'm getting pissed off, dog. Okay. Jesse Murray, I was telling my kids earlier about Tatum, the assassin. Bad boy, Tatum, dog. Okay. I didn't get a chance to look at the cookbook, bro. I'm definitely going to look at it. I didn't get a chance, man. Brother Traps, I got more beef with Gannon than Robbins. Well, shit, what was he supposed to do? Like, come on, dog. Man, you know, that's like shit, who can I use as an example, bro? That's like Batman expecting for Robin to show up and Robin don't show the fuck up. And Robbins, he didn't show up, bro. They needed each other, man. They needed each other. Plus, Callahan was refusing to change the plays. They kept the same plays, the same fucking everything. Didn't change nothing, bro. Didn't change nothing, man. Come on, man. We supposed to have that Super Bowl, man. Go back and look at the odds and the statistics on that game and look at the spread on that game. We were supposed to win that game by double digits, bro. Okay. Trouble is, I was hoping that Mahomes was hurt bad. I don't root for injuries with players, but I was just saying, man, now's your chance to strike while he's not in there. Okay. D. Bernie says strong safeties are small linebackers that can cover. Yeah. Like Cam Chancellor. Yeah, like Ronnie Lott. These dudes were hitters. You know what I'm saying? But they had the foot speed to be able to run with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Closing speed and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Be able to run. And you know, nobody's going to say that Troy Polamalu was a speed burner, but you ever seen Troy Polamalu ever not get somebody behind him in coverage and he wasn't able to get either close enough to tackle him or tackle his ass? Game speed was different. Okay, I don't know what his 40 time was, man, but Polamalu was making it clear. Okay, unknown Raider guy, Matthew. How long do you think Kelsey will be around until he retires? Like 33. If he retires, you think Mahomes will leave the Chiefs? No. Patrick Mahomes has a $500 million deal, bro. That's a $500 million, bro. He ain't going nowhere. And I don't think Kelsey's gonna go nowhere until he gets hurt. Kelsey has not had a significant injury. This dude has been injury free. He has not had a serious injury. If Travis Kelsey gets hurt, I think he will consider to retire because he can do broadcasting. This dude can do a lot of shit. Travis Kelsey is still your bitch. Okay, understand that. You know what I'm saying?
Really, nigga?
He will steal your bitch. Travis Kelce steal your bitch. Don't get it fucked up. Travis Kelce can do a lot of shit. Okay? But I think as long as he's healthy and he's productive, he's going to play. Unfortunately. Okay. I know Raider guy. D. Burton said Dawkins was a free safety. All right, well, shit. Okay, then you can throw in one of the other guys that I named. Brother Tribe, Chose Madden stayed rocking some blue slacks. Blue slacks, gray slacks, and they were the polyester, bruh. They were polyester, and he always had black Adidas cleats. He wore cleats on the sidelines, bro. I don't know about all the other guys, but I know Madden wore cleats, bro. He had Adidas cleats, the black ones with the white stripes on the side, because we play on grass. Raiders play on grass, bro. We played on grass everywhere we played at. We played on grass in Oakland when the field wasn't baseball. Half baseball, half grass. We played in LA, we played on grass. We play in Vegas, we got our own grass that we roll in and out. We play on Bermuda grass. That's the grass we play on, Bermuda grass. He had on cleats. He always had his tag on his belt loop. His pass be on his belt loop. He always had like a blue polyester polo shirt, or he would wear short sleeve dress shirts with a tie. That's what he did, dog. That's what he did. John Madden always wore the same shit, bro. Okay. Merle said Jeffrey's helping Mahomes without question. Without question, Travis Kelce doesn't get the type of respect he deserves, bro. Travis Kelce needs a lot more respect than what he gets. Okay, you put another tight end with him, with Mahomes, you're gonna see the difference. Kelce's a quarterback who knows how to read defenses, bro. That's why he's always open. He's open all the time, man. I don't understand. And when he's open, he's wide the fuck open. Haven't you noticed that? Haven't you noticed, man, when they show him and they show the ball and they show the close up and shit? This cat is by himself. Before you see another defender, he's already ran 5 to 7 yards. Run after the catch. He's already sitting, and he sits perfectly in coverage. How many times have you seen Travis Kelce sit down in coverage before he's at the line? He's either, by the time, if he's getting the ball before the line, he's only like 2 yards away, 2 or 3 yards away from him getting the first. He's never 5 yards away, bro. Unless it's a broken cover and he just comes out, he just catches the ball and that's all that's open. But 9 times out of 10, when he catches the ball, it's first down already, bro. He's already past the marker. The line to gain, he's there. Every time, bro. I wish Darren Waller would spend some time trying to study this guy and talk to him and figure this shit out, bro. Okay, unknown Raider guy. D. Bernie. Darren Woodson. I said Darren Woodson. Merton Hanks. Merton Hanks was like a ball hawk, man, with his long neck ass. Dr. Van heard that this might be enemies last year in KC. Yeah, if he can get a job. Chrissy Hurst said Howie Long ain't dead. No, I hope he ain't. I saw Howie Long today. Okay. Trevor Duran said Shannon Sharp's a gangster. I wouldn't say he's a gangster. I'll just say that, hey, Shannon Sharp is like the old man in the hood you may not want to fuck with. Man, hand to hand. I mean, shit. People nowadays are cowards, so they ain't gonna fight Shannon Sharp. They just gonna handle Shannon Sharp. They ain't gonna fight him though. But I tell you this shit right now. I would have loved to see him and Steven Adams go at it. That would have been beautiful. Because Steven Adams is a Viking. You don't want to fuck with no fucking Viking. I mean a real Viking. Steven Adams whip your ass. Okay. Raider guy said 77-83 Raiders. I mean, it's 83 Raiders, man. Shit. Plunkett should be in the Hall of Fame. How is Phil Simms in the Hall of Fame and Jim Plunkett ain't in the Hall of Fame? Phil Simms won 2 Super Bowls. He don't have no MVPs or no shit like that. Jim Plunkett is 2-0 in the Super Bowl. How come he's not in? I mean, there's a lot of people, man. It's full of shit. It's bullshit. Okay. Unknown Raider guy, if I was the owner, what would I do to make the team great again? I'd hire who I know is gonna fucking get the team right. I wouldn't hire who Las Vegas and the powers that be want me to get. I'd hire who I know is going to fucking help my team win. But then again, like I said before, Mark Davis's hands are tied. Mark Davis has to play ball because they all signed off on this shit. So he's kind of like de facto have to listen to Jerry, and de facto have to listen to Robert Kraft, and de facto have to listen to, Steve Wynn and all those motherfuckers in Vegas. They want somebody in there that they can believe is gonna keep the Raiders in a situation where they don't have all this bad press. The press right now that we got with Derek Carr and this whole shit is tame compared to last year. This is just job shit. This is stuff that they want. The quarterback controversy, the situation, the contractual shit, the blah, blah, blah. That's fine. They don't want emails being sent out that have the words that begin with an F, the end with a T, talking about the owner, the damn ex-receiver driving 120 miles an hour on a fucking surface street, crashing into a 19-year-old young lady, killing her instantly, and their dog in a fire. You don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear about all the players that are getting drunk, getting caught. Hobbs getting drunk in the car. Josh Jacobs getting drunk in the car, crashing at the airport. Damon Arnett pulling guns at valets at Aria. All that shit was the same year, bro. All that shit was last year. Coach, several marquee starters, and all of that. Man, I'd hire somebody I know was going to win, bro. I bring in Sean Payton and be like, okay, we're going to win. But then again, that ain't going to make everybody happy. What's going to make everybody happy is bring in Josh McDaniels, somebody who has the pedigree as far as an OC, who we know isn't going to be a threat, and just have him there, and then we just bring him in, and then we just say we're not rebuilding when we are, and then just spend all our time rebuilding with a fucking excuse, and the fan base is still fucking spending money, all that money to go to the games like me, and all of that shit, talking about be patient for 3 fucking years. Raiders will be nothing for 3 years, and that's what they want. They want us to be the destination where they can come in, play in Vegas, get paid, beat us, go home. That's what it is, bro. Okay? Jesse Morrow said Howard Long was a beast, always. Toby Durant said Shannon Sharp is LeBron's close friend. Hey. They both got something in common. They both get talked about like dogs by Skip Bayless. At least Skip Bayless talks shit to Shannon Sharp in his face. Okay. D. Burns said Eric Berry, Mel Renfro. Mel Renfro was a monster. Eric Berry, I think he's out the league. D. Bernie said Ray Crockett. A bunch of dudes, Raider guy talking about Shannon Sharp. D. Burns said the Judge and Night Train Lane are tied with 13. Like I said, dog, Dick Night Train Lane from the Lions, 13. The Judge had 13. See, I know what I'm talking about, dog. I'm a human thesaurus up here, dog. I remember everything. I'm encyclopedia. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Espo said, what about maybe favorite movie series of all time? Hey, man, I'm James Bond, bro, man. I watch all the old James Bond movies, man. All of them, dog. Sean Connery's my motherfucker, man. Sean Connery, man. Dr. No, From Russia with Love, motherfucking all those movies, bro. I watch all those shits. Them old-ass James Bond movies, all of those, man. Shit, Diamonds Are Forever, all that shit. Then I grew up with Roger Moore, watching all those movies, Live and Let Die, motherfucking Moonraker, all that shit. All those movies and shit. So without question, James Bond 007, that's my shit. I have made it my life's mission to go to the places where they film the James Bond movies, man. I've been to these places. So I've been to Paris, London, Rome, Venice. I've been all those places where they were actually the Spy Who Loved Me and shit with motherfucking with Roger Moore and shit when he had the gondola and it turned into the fucking boat and shit and went up in and was in the square, St. Mark's Square. I've been there, though. Like I tell my wife, we're going to every place they ever shot a fucking James Bond movie. I've been in that square, bro. I've been there where they shot this shit at. So, without question, the greatest is James Bond, man. And then with Daniel Craig, man. When Daniel Craig became James Bond, I was mad as fuck. I was like, man, this dude isn't going to be James Bond. I was wrong. He's the second greatest James Bond of all time, man. I don't know what they're going to do now, dog. Daniel Craig motherfucking changed the game. So, yeah, man, I'm 007, dog. James Bond. Okay. Speaking of movie of all time, Cooley High. Of course, man. Cooley High, man. Cooley High with Lawrence Hilton Jacobs and what's his name, man? Cat that used to be on A Different World and shit. What's his name? Glenn Turman. Yeah, those two motherfuckers, man. I like the monkey scene when they threw the monkey shit on him and shit. Look at the monkey. That monkey threw that shit on him, threw that monkey shit on his ass, dog. That shit was hilarious. Espo said John Wick 4 is about to be serious. Yeah, and it was shot in London, dog. I mean, shot in Paris. Shot in Paris. I was in Paris 2020. That's my favorite city, is Paris. Me and my wife's favorite city. Right there, man. I saw they're gonna be shooting. They shooting at the Champs-Elysees. They shooting at the Eiffel Tower. Shit. Like I said, dog. Trust me, man. I go to all those places, bro. Enemy of the State was a good movie. Will Smith movie. That was a good movie. Him, Gene Hackman, Lisa Bonet. It was a good movie, bro. Good movie. Like I said, man, I'm going to be doing other content. I'm going to start some other YouTube channels so we can talk about other shit. I'm going to be doing some other entertainment shit that's on top of this. We about to turn into a whole conglomerate. Okay. Bad Boys was good, man. I'm kind of mad at Will Smith slapped the shit, you know.
Will Smith just smacked the shit out of it.
That fucked everything up, dog. Will Smith slapping the shit out of motherfucking Chris Rock wasn't cool, dog. So that fucked up the whole shit with the Bad Boys, man. Bad Boys 4, man. That fucked that up, dog. Okay. D. Burns said, I'm loving the effects of the booth. Hey, dog, like I said, man, I got everything up in here, dog. Like I said, man. You know what I'm saying? I was fucking them up with this today. You know I made this from scratch. Come on, dog. Don't fuck with me. I played everything you heard. I played. No samples, homie. I played that shit. Okay. D. Bernie. Unknown Raider got about that movie off of Amazon. TC. Espo said DC didn't have a Tim Brown, really good Jerry Rice and Charlie Garner like Gannon. Nah, dog. They had Garner was busy, man. They had some shit. We had some shit. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, Bear Robbins fucked that whole shit up, man. I mean, come on, dog, man. We got fucking embarrassed, bro. We got embarrassed, man. I don't even want to think about that shit. That was horrible. Okay. Turbo Durant said, how's the Amazon movie? Unknown Red Top of the Amazon movie. Brother Track Platoon, Tombstone. Hey, I'll be your Huckleberry. That shit fucking gangster. Here we Huckleberry, man. Fuck your Doc Holliday. Fuck your ass up, man. The Warriors, great movie. Scarface, of course. You know, there was a time when Scarface was my favorite movie, man. But you know, now, you know, it's you can see the flaws in it. You know, of course, the movie is 1980, but still love that movie. That was a great movie. Cool Hand Luke was a beautiful movie, man. My music mentor Lalo Schifrin scored that. Cool Hand Luke, Goodfellas, Glory, Blazing Saddles. Like there's a bunch of movies, man. You know that I have a lot of love for. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Enter the Dragon. Enter the Dragon is one of my favorite movies of all time. Enter the Dragon. You know, it's a bunch of movies, man. All the blaxploitation movies, man. Shaft, Superfly, all that shit. You know, I mean, I can go on and on and on. Truck Turner. There's a bunch of them, dog. I'm a movie buff. I love movies. Shit. Okay. I'm also a SAG actor. I got my SAG card, man. So, you know, be surprised you see your boy doing some shit. Turbo Durant, Do the Right Thing. What's going on, Raider Trey? Hey, man, how was Najee, bro? How was Najee? You need to let me know how that Najee concert was, man. I know it's tight. Godfathers. I got the Godfathers recorded, bro. Godfather's a long-ass movie, man. Godfather 1 is long as fuck. But, shit, I was watching The Good, the Bad, the Ugly the other day. That movie's 4 hours long. You know? I watch those movies, man. Fistful of Dollars. All those Clint Eastwood movies, man. Like my boy Leo's on here. Hey, man, all the Dirty Harry movies was shot in San Francisco, man. Bullet with Steve McQueen shot in San Francisco. I like movies that were shot in the Bay Area where I grew up at. Whole bunch of them, dog. Whole bunch of them. A lot of Steve McQueen movies. Thomas Crown Affair with Steve McQueen. There's a bunch of them, bro. I know Radical Training Day was good. You know they're gonna start a prequel with Training Day to show how Alonzo Harris turned crooked. Yeah, but who's gonna be Alonzo? Unless they're gonna bring Den back. You know, Denzel's like 67 years old now, bro. I don't know. They're gonna have to get somebody. Okay, maybe get that dude from fucking Snowfall to be his ass. What's his name, man? The guy that's dating Lori Harvey now, man. Damson Idris. Okay. Tezrell said the Raiders were playing in the dirt, real football. Hey, dog. I don't miss those days, man. Because, I mean, Janikowski was the only kicker we had that knew how to kick off that damn dirt. No, but we didn't have no other kickers that knew how to kick off that shit. Just him. Emerald says, give you an easy one, Shaq. You don't need to give me an easy one, dog, because I think I'm doing pretty good. Okay. Top 10 quarterbacks. Oh, man, that's not hard, dog. I'm saying. I'm not gonna put them in any order. I'm just gonna name them. Brady, Montana, Peyton Manning, Ken Stabler. Am I going by Super Bowls? I just got to be honest. It's hard with quarterbacks. You could be biased. I'm trying to be honest, man. See, it's hard to be. I got to be honest though. Those are easy ones. I don't see because I don't want to say, man. I don't want to say, man. Fuck, man. Terry Bradshaw. Troy Aikman. Like, I don't want to say these names, man. I just don't, man. Troy Aikman. Fuck, man. I don't even want to say no more, dog, because there's people I don't want to give acknowledgments to, dog. Okay. Mr. Emerald, do you think that who you think could cover Kelsey? Who's playing now or playing in history? Because if you're saying ever, I got plenty. But as far as in the league, nobody. Nobody can cover Travis Kelce. You have to get somebody who does not play football anymore. You got to get me somebody who's big enough and strong enough and fast enough to deal with him. I think the perfect person to cover Travis Kelce would be Rod Woodson. Rod Woodson was 6'3", 220, big enough, strong enough to deal with him. Deion isn't going to be able to deal with him. Because Kelsey's going to sit down in coverage. There's going to be a lot of tackling, and Deion ain't going to be grabbing mugs all the time trying to cover somebody that's tackling. You don't want Deion to be doing that. You want him to be on the outside, shutting off half the field. But somebody like Rod Woodson was big enough, fast enough, strong enough to deal with him, bro. Cover skills, hitting skills, tackling skills. He could do it. I think Palomalu could deal with him, but he couldn't shut him down. I think Rod Woodson could shut Kelce down. If his job was to spy on Woodson's job was to spy on Kelce, he could do it. That's the guy who I think who could do it. But in the league now, nobody. There is no pure cover corners, safeties, or anybody in the league that could deal with Kelce. Kelce is 6'6". Nothing you can do. Okay? Nothing you can do, but I think Woodson could deal with his ass. Okay? Christy said, you said Hall of Famers may be dead. I'm saying my man ain't dead. Oh, yeah, your man ain't dead. You know, that's your man right there. Turbo said, hey, unknown Raider, could I ask you something, unknown Raider? D. Bernie said, Sharp is 53 years old, benching 500 pounds. He put his hand on you, it's a wrap. Like I said, I would have loved to see him and Steven Adams get at it. Shannon Sharp is a monster. But Steven Adams is that's a motherfucking Jolly Green Giant. I would have loved to see that. Anybody else wrecked. T. Morant definitely didn't want to fuck with it. Like there's certain people that you just would have got your mother. That motherfucker's from Georgia and he's from the fucking sticks. He ain't from Atlanta. He ain't from Augusta. He's from fucking buttfuck. He's from buttfuck Georgia. Okay, he beat your ass. Yeah, without question. He would have definitely, anybody that would have been there would have took LeBron James to get him off of you. He would have definitely little Dylan Dylan, whatever his name is, with 2 braids. I call him Mr. 2 Braids and shit. Like, dude, you got all that money, that's the only hairstyle you could fucking get. 2 fucking long ass braids with your sides shaved down, looking like a fucking fool. He would have got his ass whooped. D. Burns says Phil Sims does not own a gold jacket. Cool, good. Okay, I thought he did. Jesse Morrow said a lot of Raiders should be in the Hall of Fame. NFL hates the Raiders because Al stood up for his team. Facts. Like I said, man, how do you not let Jim Plunkett? Jim Plunkett was the first Hispanic quarterback to ever win a Super Bowl. Twice. With a Hispanic coach in Tom Flores, who you just let in. How is the Hispanic community not up in arms about that? I don't understand that, bro. I don't get it. Should be some uproar that Jim Plunkett is not in the Hall of Fame. But hey, like I said, I can't help it. Okay, he said, have you ever heard of some Raiders stream called Raider Ben? It's a long guy but a long white dude with hair. Nah, I don't really follow the Raider content streams. Too many of them. Our Raiders can't seem to get it right, bro. It's always something. I agree. As supposed to say, I wish Houston would bring the Oilers back. Yeah, I bet you they do too with the fucking Texans. You guys are talking, making it happen. Alfredo Raider. Dr. Van said, you think McVice makes it through next season? No. I don't trust him. I think he's going to get fired. Alfredo Rivers, you mind if the Raiders draft Richardson from Florida? Yeah, I don't want him. Espo said Howie was a high motor like Mad Max. He was. Like I said, man, out of everybody that's on the Raiders, the person who I think is the most Raider is Mad Max. Mad Max can play in any era of the Raiders, bro, and fit in. Any era. He could play in the 70s and fit in. He could fit in with the Soul Patrol and that entire defense, with Sistrunk and all them mugs. He could fit in with the 80s with Howie Long on both sides. He could fit in with the 90s teams. He could fit in with the 2000 teams, 2010s. Howie Long, I keep saying Howie Long, but I mean Mad Max. Mad Max is a real Raider, bro. He could fit in any era without question. Not a problem, bro. You just drop him in fucking 78. Drop him in motherfucking 85. Drop him in motherfucking 96. Drop his ass in 2006. Drop his ass in 2016. Drop his ass today. Same person. He fit in. They love him. Team player. Fucking never dogs it. Never fucking stops. Perfect Raider, bro. I wish I had 53 of him. Okay. Turbo Durant said, hey, he's live right now, and he was talking smack about Docs and Hammer, Wasted, and Vancy Raider too. Like I said, man, there's a lot of, from what I gather, I'm not a watcher of the Raider channels. Not that anything's wrong with them, but there's just so many of them, and I don't have the time to like acclimate myself to all the different channels. So you guys are my gauge when it comes to that. I know about Docs. I know about Sanjeet. I know about some of these other guys. But I'm just noticing there's a lot of of this going on with them because of things that have been said and things that have not happened. So, hey, I look at it this way, man. If it was me and I was over there, I would be making sure that I keep my shit straight. because you guys are going to hold people accountable, and these other channels are going to hold people accountable. You know, that's why I always stay on the straight and narrow, keep my shit clean. You know, I keep my same square. I don't change up. You don't see Shaq fucking jumping from one tangent to the next. Have this take and then jump way the fuck over the fucking over the Grand Canyon to the other side. You don't see that with me. I'm very consistent, bro. Okay. Way too real. As long as McDaniels ain't in charge of drafting players, but what can I say? What type he wants, don't let him pick. Hey man, Dave Ziegler. I'm just hoping Dave Ziegler is a man of. I hope he's a man of focus, bro, and he understands what's going on, dog. I really hope he is, man, because like I said, we already know Josh McDaniels' track record. It's already fallen in place, man. Get rid of the incumbent starter like he did with Jay Cutler. Draft Tim Tebow. Get rid of Derek Carr. He's staying right on task. As much as he tried to say he's not the same guy, he's the same guy, bro, until further notice. And if he draft Richardson and Richardson beats a bust, I'm just going to look at you guys like you guys are crazy. Okay. I know Raider guy said Goldfinger. Love Goldfinger, bro. Goldfinger, Thunderball, man. I can watch that shit all day, man. Thunderball is my favorite movie just to watch. My favorite Sean Connery James Bond to watch is that one. Because man, it has everything in it. The theme song with Tom Jones, the underwater scenes, Sean Connery's in Jamaica. I've been to Jamaica, like all those places, man. I'm like, when I was watching those movies when I was a kid, I said, yeah, I'm going there. I'm going there. I'm going there. I'm going there. And Chad, I'm just chick, just checking all that shit off, dog. Checking all that shit off. I've been to a lot of those places, bro. And when I go to those places, I want to go to the exact spot where they was at. Oh yeah, right here's where they filmed. Blah. Oh yeah, that scene. Or ask my wife, but like, yeah, I got to go to the what you call it, because I got to go where they shot the scene where the ending scene of blah blah blah. She's like, all right. I'm like, shit, I got to see that. License to Kill was good. Yeah, License to Kill was good. Way Too Real. So James Bond, my guy, seen about every movie and played the games. Yep. Dr. Van, he made personally surprised in April. Alfredo, Dr. Van, Turbo Duran, Double O Shaq. Hey man, Double O Negro, bro. Hey, that's me. I don't play. Like I said, dog. I make sure I went to those spots. I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely. There's a bunch more I got to go to. But I've been to a lot of them. I've been blessed to be able to have a passport, man. Passport with stamps on them. Okay. Multiple times. And went to go see the Raiders over in London a couple times too. And my wife's Ravens. Matter of fact, the first time I went to London and NFL Europe is went to go see the Ravens. Because some of her classmates were going over there, and we went over there to NFL in Europe. And then the next year the Raiders was there. I was like, yeah. I got plenty of stamps. Doctor's Octopussy was good. The movie Shaq, not Octopus. I already know, dog. I understand. I mean, Octopussy, besides the name, but that was the book. Like Ian Fleming, man. That was a nasty dude, bro. Like the books were really risque books. Like for the 50s and shit, that he talked a lot of shit in there. Like you would think, like, damn, they really. Like nowadays, you couldn't even put that in a book. Back then, he was making, he had all kinds of shit popping off in his books, dog. All those women's names, pussy galore and shit. That's real shit. Those characters are real. Pussy galore is a real character in the book. And they had to struggle to get it in the movie, dog. Like, that's a real name. Okay. Sienna on the top. On the top. But come all those names. I'm telling you, bro. All those sexual innuendo names, those names were really in the book, bro. Okay, telling you, man. Ian Fleming was something else. Okay, you guys talking about what y'all talking about? Darren said that's cool, man. Cool sound effects. Yeah, man. Like I said, man, I got everything going on up in here, dog. I got everything going on. I'm just not playing everything right now. I got a whole setup, man. Everything is at the fingertips, you know what I'm saying?
Really, nigga?
Yeah, I do. Like you said, man, come on, dog. Like I can just come on, dog.
Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
The champ is here!
Come on, dog. Like I said, man, I got a whole board. I got a whole board of shit. All I gotta do is push a button, man. It'll be whatever I wanted to say, man. I got all this shit. Just patience. Just be patient. Okay. Espo said, new Predator versus Prey is on point. I heard about it. Red pop your collar, man. Love those tracks, man. Thank you, dog. You know what I'm saying? I pop my collar for you, big dog. Okay. No Raider. Way too real. Everything about the Super Bowl versus Tampa looked like a setup. You don't even understand, dog. You don't even understand, man. I went to somebody. I went with a cat that I don't fuck with no more. Like I ain't like me and him. Like he alright, but like he's after that Super Bowl, and I saw how he was acting. I'm like, I don't even want to fuck around with this cat no more. But me and this dude went over to one of his friends' house that had a big ass Super Bowl party that was in San Leandro, which is the next right by Oakland. Okay, and we went to this Super Bowl party, man, and the party was off the chain. So I went and I bought all this stuff, like, cause we supposed to be bringing stuff, man. I ain't coming to somebody's house without bringing some shit. I just was brought like that. I ain't never gonna just walk up to somebody's shit that I don't know and just fucking show up and be like, "What's up?" Like, so I went and I bought like chicken, and I went to Popeyes. I bought like fucking $50 worth of chicken and brought that shit over, and cause that's how I am. I'm gonna make sure that I'm doing shit, the right way. Went over there, man. Party was lit. Girls, shit, nice crib. Man, we in there, man. We in there popping collars, man. We in there like, yeah, everybody like, yeah, we all Raiders in the house, bruh. Yeah, we gonna win this game easy. They got Brad Johnson. Brad Johnson ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Keyshawn Johnson, who I'm friends with now, he didn't play because he had got kicked off the team. Chucky was looking like he didn't know what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? Man, we had that shit in a bag until the kickoff. Clump. Man, that kickoff happened, bruh. I don't even know what the fuck they were talking about. They were still talking about Barrett Robbins has not been seen. Nobody knows where Barrett Robbins is. I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about? All of that shit, dog. Yeah, Jerry Rice catch the touchdown pass. Charlie Garner was motherfucking getting bottled up. Gannon start fucking throwing the ball, throwing picks and shit. His whipped our ass, bro. And then I remember Charles Woodson was it first half or second? I think third quarter he got an interception. Remember when Charles Woodson got the interception and we were looking like we were going to get something done? Then we got the ball in their territory, and then motherfucking red zone pick 6 from fucking Gannon. Come on, dog. We got our asses whooped. Dr. Van said, The Big Lebowski. I've never seen that movie. Red Trey said, Christy Love. Yeah, get Christy Love. Last Dragon. Yeah, you know about that. Najee was off the hook. Bucking the Preacher. Bunch of them movies, bro. Bunch of them movies, man. I got a lot of them. I own a lot of them. Best movie, Minister Society. What's your favorite Raider game of all time? In my lifetime that I saw? Of course, it's going to be a Super Bowl, 83 Super Bowl. But outside of that, this should be mandatory watching for every Raider fan. The best non-Super Bowl win that I've ever seen was the Ghost to the Post game. I think that was, what year was that? 78. The Raiders versus the Baltimore Colts. That went into 3 overtimes. 3. You can watch it on YouTube. 3 overtimes. Okay? That game was the longest game ever was played, man, by the Raiders. Now, they changed the rules after that. It was playoffs because they had sudden death, but not in the playoffs. 3 overtimes, bro. And Dave Casper, they had the pass, but Dave Casper caught it like this. The Ghost to the Post was over the shoulder, and he caught it like that. And then we went down and we won the game. That was the best game I ever seen. I remember watching that game as a kid, and then I rewatched it on YouTube maybe like last year. Okay, put it on my motherfucking big ass TV and rewatched it. I rewatched everything, bro. Like I rewatched the 76 Super Bowl, 77 Super Bowl. I watched that. I watched the 81 Super Bowl. I watched the 83 Super Bowl. I've watched all those games, all those classic games. See a Hands game. That's another game. When I became a fan of the Raiders, 74, See a Hands game, Oakland Coliseum, Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins were the defending Super Bowl champions, and we beat them in our house. Like Clarence Davis, all that shit. So I'd say that the best game I've ever seen that's not a Super Bowl game was that game, the triple overtime game. Espo said Fresh was a movie that was underrated. Yeah, Fresh was good. That was a good movie. You heard Denzel's son was asked to play Alonzo. He sounds like his dad. He doesn't really look like his dad. He's not as tall as his dad, but hey, John David Washington could do it. John David Washington could do it. He's good. He's a good actor. I don't know if he'd want to do it though. I don't know if he want to do it. It's just like Kurt Russell's son when he played Snake Spilskin, or when he was in what movie was that? Kurt Russell's movie was Escape from New York and Escape from L.A. And they asked Kurt Russell's son to play him in a new version, like a younger version, and he said, "Nah." He said, "I'll never play any roles my dad would play, because then that I'll be judged by that." So I don't know if John David would do that for that reason. But it would be good if he did. But shit, not everybody wants to be O'Shea Jackson Jr. and play your dad. Like, he played his dad for real. What's up, Pinky? What's going on, Pink? Brother Tribe said, I still can't see any footage from that Super Bowl. I never watched that Super Bowl, bro. I haven't watched it. Espo said Snowfall's a banging series. Yeah, I heard it's the best. Elway is one of the greatest quarterbacks on his last year. Plunkett, Steve Young. Pinky said Kirk Cousins. You know you lying, Pinky. Dan Marino without question. Peyton Manning, Dan Marino, Plunkett, Brett Favre. Favre was a beast for a while. Elway. Like I said, I ain't gonna say Elway is. Like I said, I didn't want to keep saying names. Like, you knew what I had to say. You know what I had to say. You know I'm going to have to say Elway. You know I'm going to have to say names I don't want to say. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say them names, man. But you know that they're goats. Dr. Van, Michael Vick was insane. Michael Vick had all the talent in the world, but he wasn't focused. Okay, Cam Chancellor and Sean Taylor. Yep. Taylor would have lit Kelsey up as far as hitting, but I'm talking about coverage. Go ahead, man. Like I said, man. Sean Taylor without question he was a freak of nature, man, but he really wasn't asked to really cover people. He was a guy that was going to blow the spot up. And this was back when you could legally lead with your helmet and you could spear and all that shit. Sean Taylor was a monster, bro. I know Reddy guy said, y'all didn't forget that Earl Morrow, the quarterback from the only team undefeated and win 12 Super Bowls, the 72 Dolphins. Let me ask you a question about that, dog. You know, that was, like I said, that was a little bit before my time, but I'm a historian. I thought Bob Greasy was the quarterback. I know that they shared dual duties, but I thought Bob Greasy was the quarterback that when they won they had the undefeated season, bro. Go check that. Red Tracy, I put Albert Lewis on Kelsey. Albert Lewis was a bad boy. But Albert Lewis was a bad boy, you know. But I say Rod Woodson would fucking be a problem for Kelsey. Because Kelsey's big. Kelsey's tall. Rod Woodson was 6'3". Like, Rod Woodson was not a that's why he got converted. He was a cornerback when he first came to Pittsburgh, and then they converted him to safety. But he's like one of the few dudes who had the height, who had the speed, who had the tackling ability, who had the hitting ability. I mean, Rod Woodson was running punts back. Remember, Rod Woodson was back number 26. He was getting the punts and shit. Rod Woodson was a motherfucking bad dude, bruh. That's just my preference. I like to have somebody big, fast, that can physical. You know, because Palomalu wasn't that big. I think Palomalu was like 6 foot. He wasn't that big. You know, Ed Reed's not that big, like 6'1". But shit, you know, Rod Woodson was diesel. Okay. Kelsey, 6'7", 255. Like I said, man, that's a big dude. That dude is damn near LeBron James. Okay. Need somebody that's big. Okay. Rod Woodson also had like a 40-inch vertical. Like he would have been a problem. He would have been a problem for Kelsey. Kelsey wasn't going to get no easy wins with him. You know how he always throws those jump up and then Kelsey goes up and gets it and shit? Like he's getting a rebound? Rod Woodson would have been right there up there with him, dog. Like, nah, you ain't catching that today. Take one of these with you. Take one of those with you. Okay. Jeremy used to say Kelsey is an ogre. I agree. Unknown Reddit guy, someone's going to touch Kelsey in an athletic way. Yeah, you got to hit him, though. Jason Merle said, you're the last grab. You possess the power of the glow. Yes, sir. Way Too Will said, when you get rid of Wall and bring in Gronkowski's out of retirement, some people think it's a good idea. Gronkowski, did you see him on a telecast today? Rob Gronkowski's having too much fun, man. Rob Gronkowski is like a tight end version of Dennis Rodman. Hear me out. We understand Dennis Rodman was really out there as far as his antics. But when Dennis Rodman played, he wasn't fucking with Dennis. Michael Jordan will tell you how focused Dennis was. I just saw Michael Jordan, interview with Michael Jordan a day or two ago, and he was talking about Dennis Rodman. I think it was from the Last Dance. And he was talking about when in the middle of the season, Dennis was getting bored, and Dennis told Phil Jackson the year that they went 72-10. He said, man, I need a break, Phil. I got to go on vacation. I need to let off some steam. Right in the middle of the season. And he's like, well, okay, Dennis, I'll give you, 24 hours, whatever. And he's like, no, I need about 3 days to go to Vegas. So he let him go. Phil Jackson let Dennis Rodman go to Vegas to let off steam in the middle of the season. And he told Michael Jordan, and Michael Jordan's like, man, Phil, you shouldn't have did that, man. He ain't going to come back, man. He's not going to come back. He's like, nah, let him go. He needs it. Let him go. Man, Dennis Rodman went to Vegas, man, was with Carmen Electra, man, was turning up, man, all the clubs, staying out hella late, doing whatever, man, doing whatever Dennis Rodman was doing. And them 3 days came, and he wasn't coming back. Phil was calling him, he wasn't answering and all of that shit. Michael Jordan had to fly to Vegas, knock on the door at the hotel, and Carmen Electra said she was scared to death because it was Michael Jordan. She was hiding in the room and shit. And he opened the door. He's like, all right, Dennis, let's go, dog. Let's go. Time to go back. Time to go back. and he said, Dennis was like, okay, let's go. Went back and balled. Rob Gronkowski's that same type of dude. Party, fun, not thinking about what you would be thinking about. You get his ass on the fucking field, he's going to ball. But I think right now he's having too much fun. Okay? He hasn't played in a year. He don't have no injuries, no nagging anything. It's going to take something exciting to get him to play. Like, I don't think that Vegas is good enough. I think that whole situation with Gruden, I think that ship has sailed for Rob Gronkowski. I don't think he wants to play. Tom Brady's calling him up saying, hey, Rob, bring your ass out here. I don't think that's enough for him, bro. I don't think it's exciting enough for him. So I don't think he's coming back. I think he's going to stay with Fox and have fun. Okay. Espo, Prime Bo versus Shannon Sharp scrapping. Bo Jackson, man. I never seen anybody take a baseball bat and just fucking break it over their leg like it wasn't shit. I saw Bo Jackson put a bat on his helmet and just do this, and it just broke. I don't think Shannon Sharp can do that, though. Red says, Albert Lewis used to match up on tough wide receivers and tight ends. Albert Lewis was a bad boy. Brother Trife, man, get some sleep. Kelsey 6'5", not 6'7". Still. Way Too Real Perfect. Getting really well is worth trading for. Turbo Duran when Football season is over. What kind of streams you going to be doing? Hey, man, Matthew Shack Unfiltered, bro. What's it say? Does this thing says anything about Raiders? Does it say anything about football? It says Matthew Shack Unfiltered. That means me, unfiltered. Whatever we want to talk about, bro. Whatever I want to. I'll be doing other subjects, other things. There's other sports. There's other situations. There's other things popping off. I never created this channel just to talk about one thing. Okay? Never. Okay? Message George Morrow says, man, his name is Max. I call him Mad Max because he's a crazy kid just like I was. That's cool, man. Jesse. Way too real, man. Don't let the haters in the comment section instigate drama between channels. Ignore them clowns. Like I said, dog, I don't shit on anybody, bro. I don't have a comment on anybody. Like I said, I can't talk about anybody because I don't watch anybody. You know what I'm saying? I don't have any channels that I go and watch what they do and come back and critique what they do. I respect everybody. Anybody that went on here and got a platform, they earned that shit. It's not easy, man, to fucking get a platform and have your shit be monetized and all the rules and everything you got to do to maintain a channel and you know all kinds of shit. Copyright strikes. You got to make sure you're doing shit by the book. All kinds of shit, bro. It's not easy to be on here, bro, at all. Okay, very hard. Trevor Duran said keeps it 100. That's what I do. Best NFL announcer? Ah, man, Howard Cosell, bro. Howard Cosell, man. A lot of y'all ain't gonna even remember Howard Cosell. This is Howard Cosell. Howard Cosell is the man because he made being an announcer cool. Howard Cosell did Monday Night Football. He did all the Ali and Frazier fights and Joe Frazier, Muhammad Ali, and he talked shit. He was insulting and shit. Like Howard Cosell be talking shit. Like you look him up, though. He talking to Muhammad Ali. Look, Muhammad, you're 32. Your last fight, you looked washed up. What makes you think you're gonna be? Like he talked to him like that. I mean, talk to him like that. You look washed up, and Joe Frazier. He looked like he's gonna hurt you, man. People are concerned, Ali. He's gonna hurt you. What do you got to say about that? And they were friends, bro. So he's the greatest to me because, like I said, he stirred a pot. We didn't have social media. We didn't have YouTube, Facebook, all this shit. Man, he's definitely going to stir it up. So I think he's the greatest, man. I think he's the greatest out of everybody. But as far as like color commentary, John Madden is the man. John Madden, boom, blah, 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 do this and that. John Madden, as far as color commentary. But as far as just announcing, Howard Cosell, bro. Dr. Van, love Madden as an announcer. Dude cracked me up. Hey, man, he was always like that, bro. Just lucky that he wasn't coaching. He couldn't deal with it no more, man. That's why he retired. He didn't. Number one, he didn't like to fly. Flying was anxiety. And number two, his blood pressure, bro. Him coaching. You talk about somebody who's red as a fucking stop sign, bro. Okay. Maximum Gladiator. Yes, sir. Unknown Raider. Talking to Derek Carr. Just answer some question about Gronk joining the Raiders. Espo said, I like the Autumn Wind Shaq version. Oh, you want to hear it again? The Autumn Wind is a Raider. I did the voiceover too. Listen to this shit.
My nigga.
Shit's fat, ain't it? I made that shit myself. I said, you know what? I'm a musician. You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and make my own Raider version so nobody can say it. I can get a copyright strike for using somebody else's music. I said, you know what? I'm just going to redo the song myself. I redid it. I played everything on it, dog. I played everything, all the horns, all that shit, the beat, all that shit. I did all that shit myself. So now, can't nobody tell me I can't play the Raider song on my shit and get a copyright strike because I own the beat. I own that. That's my version. Made my own shit. Shit's tight. Appreciate that. Okay. Dr. Vance said, you got to put the Big Lebowski on your list. Yeah, I know, man. I just haven't got around to seeing it. With John Goodman. Okay. Dr. Ray said, Ray Too Real said, 83 Raiders made me a fan. Hey, 83, that was it. Okay. Turbo Duran, Matthew Shack, I like the picture next to your mic. That's cool. Hey, dog. Hey, man, you know what I'm saying, man? Got to keep it professional, dog. Like I said, look at the arm and shit. All my shit is top of the line, bro. Like I said, man, you guys deserve to have some added value. I'm just tightening everything up. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting it gradual, getting it together. Okay. Like I said, I got packages coming in every day. I got stuff I haven't even opened yet. Like, it's going to be tight. Pretty soon it's going to be on that level where I ain't going to say right now, though. Okay. Ready to trade. Ready to trade rolling. Michael B. Jordan as a young Lonzo. I don't really see it. I like the idea of John David Washington being it. I haven't really seen Michael B. Jordan play, even though he was on the wire as a kid. I haven't seen him play that kind of hardcore fucking villain role. Like I haven't seen him play that role yet. He's always playing the likable guy. Not to say that he doesn't have the talent, but I've always seen Michael B. Jordan always plays a likable guy. You know what I'm saying? Apollo Creed's son, this, that. He's always playing a good guy or a guy that you can like. I've never seen him play no bad guy yet. Well, that's not true. That's not true. He played Killmonger in Black Panther. That's not true. I'm lying on the brother. He played Killmonger in Black Panther. He did good in Killmonger in Black Panther. He did good. But playing Lonzo, man, you got to really be able to have some chops to do that shit. Like when I heard Denzel was playing a guy like that, it was like hard to believe that Denzel was going to be able to play that rough of a bad guy because he's never really played a bad guy like that. But that's Denzel, dog. That's one of the greatest actors that ever lived. Okay, that's a top 3 actor, Denzel. If you want to say De Niro, Pacino, you got to throw Washington in there. However you line them up. However you line them motherfuckers up. Okay. The top 3 actors, you gotta line them hoes up. Okay. And you say Pacino. Yeah, okay, I can say Pacino. Can your motherfucking ass say De Niro? Yeah, okay, I can say De Niro. You better say Denzel. You better say Denzel. Okay. Or you a crackhead. Okay. Warren Moon. Just finished Blacklist a few weeks ago. Redmond Ravens is a man. That's dope. Woodson was a great quarterback who got old and turned to a great safety. Yeah, ever since Barry Sanders fucked his knee at. Remember when Barry Sanders shook Rod Woodson so bad that he fucking tore fucking ACL? That's what happened. It wasn't that he got old. It's because motherfucking he tore ACL fucking chasing after Barry. Barry hit that corner. Barry said, ja, and he said, ah. He said, oh, shit. He was fucked up. God. So he became a great safety after that. D. Burns said, Sean Taylor's had solid man-to-man skills because he was so fast, good in the zone. They made him play over the top. Bad boy, dog. Bad boy. But that's what happens when you got fucked up people who just don't have no respect, man. Bunch of kids break into his house, man, and shoot him and shit. It's fucking dumb, dog. Okay? Dre Chase said Kelsey's only 6'5". Yeah, that's a bad boy. Run Raiders guy said, Bob Greasy, you right. Exactly, Bob Greasy. I knew Bob Greasy was the fucking starter. I knew that. Man. And I only knew that because of the Sea of Hands game. Like I said, man, I started playing football late for a kid. I didn't start playing football till I was like 7. I didn't even know how to play football. I was too busy running around doing other shit. No, I didn't play until some kids say, hey, man, you want to come play football? Because I didn't have no older cousins and no older brothers and nobody. They're like, you want to come out and play football? I said, I don't know how to play. He said, all right, come out to play. Shit, he told me how to play. Shit, for they said, okay, we're gonna throw we throw the ball, kickoff, throw it. And they passed me the football. They said, okay, man, run and don't let them touch you because it was 2-hand touch. Shit, that's all you had to say. First time I ever touched the football was touchdown. It's like y'all motherfuckers ain't faster than me, and all you gotta make sure you don't touch me. Now that's not hard. That's just like playing tag. That's basically what it was. It was like, hey man, you know how to play tag? I said, yeah. Okay, well, play tag. You have to stay in bounds. Go that way and don't let them tag you and just go to the end where the line that's a touchdown. And I said, okay. Gave me the ball. I was like, touchdown. You did it. I was like, oh, I like this game. I like this shit. So Raider Trey tell you, dog. Raider Trey grew up with me. So that's how I know that Bob Greasy was the quarterback, because I remember Bob Greasy was the quarterback when he played us in the Sea of Hands game. So I kind of figured that he was. Earl Murrow, I know that he was also the backup for Johnny Unitas for the Colts. So maybe you're getting that mixed up. Way Too Real says Warren Moon was that dude run and shoot, wasted his prime. Let me tell you about Warren Moon, man. What fucked up Warren Moon was the fact that they didn't want to draft a black quarterback. Warren Moon was at Washington, was at the University of Washington. How do I remember all this? Because I'm a SC guy. So when Washington was playing against SC, that's when we had Charles White, who just passed away like a week or two ago. I think he passed away last week. Charles White, Heisman Trophy winner, number 12. They were playing them, and Warren Moon was fucking up. I mean, fucking up USC. He was fucking up everybody in the Pac-10. He was fucking everybody up. Was the Rose Bowl MVP. Think he threw for like 300 something. This dude was the Rose Bowl MVP and did not even get drafted. They didn't even draft him, bro. And you had more than 6 rounds back then. I think they had like 12 rounds back in the 70s. They had like 12 rounds. Not like now they have 8. I think they have 7 or 8 now. I think it's 8 rounds they got now. They had 12 back in the 70s. This dude did not get drafted, period. Had to go up to British Columbia, go up there, win a couple of Grey Cups. I think he won like 5 or 6 Grey Cups and shit. And then finally, he was able to come to the Houston Oilers, and he was already late 20s. I think he was already like 28, 29 when he first came to the NFL. And he still made the Hall of Fame. To be able to come in that late as a quarterback in the NFL when he should have been there 6 or 7 years earlier, Warren Moon was a bad boy, dog, but he got railroaded because he was a black man. God. Matthew said, what quarterback in draft do you think could stand up to Mahomes? None. Ain't nobody that special in the draft. Okay? Nobody. Way Too Real, we don't need a quarterback to stand up Mahomes. The defense is what we need. Quarterbacks don't play each other. Kinda. Bo's the definition of country strong, without question. Unknown Raider. We have good defense. The 49ers had great defense. The Bills had dominant defense. However, they not got through Mahomes and the Chiefs in the postseason so far. Jesse Murrow said, Bo Jackson's the only jersey I have, and I've never worn it. Bo knows football and baseball. Yeah, Bo Jackson's a man. Way Too Real. Bo Jackson's a monster. I could still see the injury. Just knew he was going to be the Super Bowl that year. Still could have been in the Super Bowl that year if the old man wasn't fucking dogging Marcus Allen out, keeping him on the bench, fucking him up because he was mad at him and shit. Let's understand, man. We still had Marcus Allen, who's a first ballot Hall of Fame running back on the team. All he had to do was fucking put him in. Didn't do it. Okay, I got to put that on the old man, bro. I got to put that one on the old man. Love the old man. That's my dog, but he fucked up with that. Unknown Raider guy. Just more beat Bo injury, hurt watching it, man. Like I said, it didn't even look like it was that big of a deal, bro. But wasn't meant to be. White Too Real said Howard Cosell was the greatest announcer I ever saw. Me too, bro. Because I saw Howard Cosell was doing everything. Like I model myself after guys that do more than one thing. Like I like people who are multi-faceted, what they call multi-hyphenate. Slashes and shit. So for me, like as a musician, I learned how to play everything because I didn't never wanted to have to rely on somebody to fucking have to do something. If I needed to fucking a bass line, I could pick up the bass, play it myself. Guitar, pick it up, play it myself. Keyboards, pick it up, play it myself. You know what I'm saying? Do whatever it is I need to do. Okay. And this show, I model myself after somebody like a Howard Cosell. Howard Cosell do football. Howard Cosell could do baseball. Howard Cosell could do boxing. Howard Cosell could do interviews. Howard Cosell could do this and do that. Okay, I want to be multifaceted. I don't want to be put in a box. I don't want to just be talking Raiders and shit. I don't want to, I don't want to do that. I want to talk about different subjects, different things. I got a skill set. I'm an intellectual. You know what I'm saying? I'm a world traveler. I travel the world. I got a lot of experience in a lot of different facets of life. I've been around long enough to fucking know some shit to help a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Relationship shit, I can help all you niggas out. You know what I'm saying?
Really, nigga?
Yeah, I could really help you motherfuckers out. Okay?
My nigga.
I could definitely help you guys out with that because I know a lot of stories and I know a lot of people who got caught up. Yeah, I guarantee you, whatever situation you in, I know a similar one that could give you some advice. So I just want to be a person that's not put in a box. And I know that is something that's going to take time for people to get used to seeing me doing, but it's already happening with sports and stuff. We got all these people from different fan bases that come here. You know what I'm saying? That's dope. That I'm still able to, even though I got my preference, which is Raiders, that doesn't stop me from fucking talking to everybody else. I could talk football with anybody. I could talk basketball just as good. Baseball. I mean, movies. We're talking about all kinds of shit. We were talking about music the other day. We talking about rappers and all that. We talking about all that shit. Let's go. Let's really get into some fucking real conversation. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm with. Okay. Espo said Cosell was hilarious. Like I said, man, Cosell, like you said, Cosell and Ali was a motherfucker, man. Cosell say some shit to Ali. And like Ali wouldn't even be tripping and shit. Ali, I remember one time Howard Cosell was talking shit to Ali and shit, and Ali reached over and picked up his toupee off his head and picked it up off his head and dropped it back and shit. And Howard Cosell just looked at him and he goes, "I can't believe you do that. You did that. We'll be right back after these messages." Wild Water Sports, bro. It wasn't no ESPN, none of that shit. ABC's Wild World of Sports, bro. My dad would be watching that shit. I didn't want to watch all that other shit because they be having all kinds of crazy sports and shit. But when Ali came, I'm Dad, Ali's on. Shit. I'd run out there, fucking see Ali. And then I got to meet Ali when I was how old was I? I was 9 years old, got his autograph. And now I'm friends with his daughters and shit. I'm friends with his daughters. So it's interesting how that works out, bro. But like I said, man, Cosell and Ali, man, they would go at it, bro. And Cosell, Ali, and Frazier, those interviews were the best. Okay. Madden was the greatest. Raider Trey Facts, boom, he's on his back, yeah. Ray Two Wheel says we need an old line. Nothing cracking out those guys. Like I said before, man, salute to Kansas City's offensive line. Because once Mahomes got hurt, they made sure nobody was touching him, dog. That's what I'm talking about, man. Just having self-pride, just having enough pride in your vocation. Like in their offensive line room. Like the thing that they're trying to say about McDaniels is that he's trying to hold everybody accountable. Everybody needs to fucking come to work and do what they do regardless of what's going on. Okay. The problem is that no one's doing it. You look on the fucking defense and you see one guy playing his ass off without question, who no fan in Raider Nation, I don't give a fuck who it is, no fan in Raider Nation's ever gonna say Mad Max is fucking dogging it. No, we all are gonna agree on Mad Max. We're not gonna agree on other shit, but when it comes to motherfucking number 98, Triple X Max, Double X Max, we're all gonna fucking agree that dude is balling out of control. He's getting held on every play. He's getting fucking tripped. He's getting motherfucking double teamed. He's going hard every play. Now you look at the other 10 motherfuckers and you could find out who's playing hard every play. Nobody. Nobody. There's nobody on that defense that's not named Mad Max that's playing hard every down. You got some people who are playing hard on certain plays. But you don't got nobody playing harder than Mad Max on that entire fucking team. There's nobody who's playing as hard as Mad Max. Now, Josh Jacobs is playing hard. Josh Jacobs is probably the second guy who I saw that was fucking playing hard all the time. Okay? Other players, like Devontae Adams, he doesn't have to play hard. He has enough talent where he can just get open. Okay? He didn't have to go hard. But he was open. Couldn't get him the ball. Offensive line not playing hard. Motherfuckers, Matador fucking offense, Matador defense, missed tackles, all that shit. So that's what it is, man. Like, until players take pride in their job, and then I had Raider fans telling me last year, oh man, if I was on the defense and the offense wasn't helping me, I wouldn't do anything either. Fuck out of here, bro. Mad Max don't play like that. Mad Max don't care what the offense is doing. Oh, the offense ain't helping the defense, man. I don't blame them. You guys are fucking pussies, man. Mad Max, like, I don't give a fuck if the offense don't do shit. When we're on the field, our job is to fucking play defense and do what we're supposed to do. So that's what it is. Okay. Carla said no excuses. That's right, Carla. You already know. Okay. Jesse Murrow, unknown Raider guy, Raider track. Rob Benjamin, man, you left chick out of the greatest eggs and cooling butter getting hard. Shaq, the auto win version is fire. Hey, dog. Yeah, I know. That's what happens when you love some shit, dog. I had to figure all that shit out. I had to figure out the horn arrangements. I had to figure out the chord progressions. I had to figure all that shit out. Like shit, what key is it in? How do I want it to play? As you can see, it's a little bit, it's smoother. It ain't like da 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 da. It ain't. You know, it ain't like March. That shit is hip hopped out. I got that motherfucker silky. That motherfucker sliding. You know, so appreciate that, dog. Way Too Real, like that Autumn Wind remix. Yeah, that's your boy, man. That's your boy. Okay. Dr. Van said, how much we got to pay for a Broncos song? That's the thing, Dr. Van. I don't know you guys' theme songs. Like I said, man, when it comes to theme songs and NFL, man, we number one, bro. Like there's nothing that's doper than our shit. There ain't nothing, man. Shit. You might do the motherfucking Super Bowl shuffle with fucking the damn 85 Bears and shit when they was rapping and shit. But nobody's fucking with Autumn Wind, man. Autumn Wind's just too dope. Okay. Make sure you guys check out my video, man, that I did at the Allegiant Stadium, man, with the Autumn Wind and shit. I did the whole shit. I did a whole voiceover. I did it all my way. My voice, my music, Raider video. Shit is hot. Okay. Shit is hot. Matter of fact, maybe let me see if I can put it up. I don't know how to use this shit yet. I don't know how to do it. Maybe I don't know how to put a type message in here. Nah, that's not it. I don't know how to use this shit, man. Like I said, man, I'm working on it. Way Too Real said Khalil Mack was the same way. Why can't we get more dudes on defense at a time? Frustrating. Chris Jones says, well, Mad Max need to go harder in the gym. I don't agree with Mad Max need to go harder in the gym. At all. I don't know where you're getting that from, Chris. The dude had 12 and a half sacks being held. Chris Jones from the fucking Chiefs has 15 and a half. Like, he don't need to go harder in the gym. That dude is motherfucking more in shape than anybody. If you're being held every damn play and you still get 12 sacks, I don't think he needs to be walking around muscle bound, dog. He seems to be doing just fine. Just fine. Don't let the muscles get you all caught up in shit. Look at Joey Bosa's shit. He's fucking swole up and his nose is swole up like a motherfucker. He ain't doing shit. Jesse Burrow said Super Bowl shuffle with the fridge. That's right. You got that right. All right, you guys, man. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go, man. Finished working on the lab, like I said, putting it together piece by piece. And we'll talk again tomorrow, man. Y'all get some sleep, man. We'll chop it up tomorrow after the games, and we're definitely going to have some fun. All right, man. Y'all get some rest, and we'll holler tomorrow. Matt the Shack Unfiltered.